I mean, it's time for Dread. I don't get that reference because I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons, but it doesn't make what it does is make me. I actually don't know what it's from either. I do think it was like a character was beating another character or something. Like, I don't know. It's a reference to like beating a dead horse. I think is what it's like supposed to be. Is the Lighthouse man uniform a headlamp of some sort? A headlamp? I think you're thinking of a miner. And like someone who goes into a mine, not somebody who's under 18. They wear propeller hats. Little hats that spin. Did your flight go well, Chris? It is interesting that it tracks your achievements. Like your in-game achievements. I didn't think the old fisherman was that annoying. I'll be honest. I thought he was great. I thought he was a great cat. That's true. He's been in.
I track your achievement.
Oh, thanks, babe. Thanks, babe. You know, I suspect that Chris is still in Himalayan time or whatever. So, yeah. Look at that. We're going to 6 and we go down to 3. You know I'm going to bed very soon when I'm so interested in the Redeemer. Yeah, I guess. I suppose that might be true, yeah. Oh, I should probably market this or whatever. I gotta say, I do love the soundtrack of this game. It's straight up banging. Straight up. Stranded in San Francisco now in post 12-hour flight zombie mode. Won't fly east until Wednesday night red eye. Did I mention that I hate all travel now? I tend to be a shut on going forward, like a shut in. That means it'll give us more time to play the boat game. Yeah, the visuals and arts are great. Yeah, 100%. There's no way to track it there, and I don't care. Okay, well, we should start dreading, if you know what I'm saying. Make that nice and big. So, yeah, where we left off, we were the lighthouse keeper. Someone's still knocking at the damn door. That big storm came through. Jackie's a fish or whatever. And this guy's wife showed up a second time. And she was like smelling my clothes and all that other like other stuff she was talking about. And what else happened in the last one? What else happened? Chief became like the superintendent of the harbor. Oh, and Jackie's dad and his girlfriend are going to Canada off the coast of Nova Scotia, I think is where they say the place is. I'll take LA any day over this.
Smelling your clothes, smile with Warren.
LA? Really? Think so? I've never been to California at all, so that's nice, Kara. What was I saying? Yeah, superintendent. And our family's doing okay. And then I think the mob is mad at us because we didn't let a bunch of traffickers in. Oh, and I think we saved Drake's life. We saved Drake, who was the Coast Guard guy, who went Looney Tunes, apparently, because they were, like, growing Ember, which I think is what they're calling the drug in this game, because they were, like, growing it in him, and then he went Looney Tunes and then ran off into town, or something like that. What else happened? And then... the Jackie, his dad, and the girlfriend are going to Nova Scotia. I have the mark, which is like the Cthulhu pendant thing that the evil darkness monster keeps asking me to give to somebody. Oh, we got somebody on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Thank you for the subscription, Mr. Chaos Consumes Us. Oh, does it? Thanks for the subscription, bud. I appreciate that. 22 minutes. We got like a bunch of people who followed all of a sudden. Yeah, anyway, so, I feel like I'm missing something big. Sausalito is the type of chicken. I cut it a lot. Anyway. So yeah, this hunter, his wife keeps like showing up at our door, and she like is losing consciousness or whatever, and waking up in the woods, and then she comes over to my lighthouse and wants to act creepy. Mr. Sticklegs, what's going on, buddy? You can get great jewelry for the lady. For the lady. Hi, Hunter. What's wrong with her keeper? I don't get it. Yeah, because she just keeps like showing up. And let's fog. Sure. You can be our special place. She says everything's fine, but I can see it in her eyes. Last night she went wandering again, like a moth. Is she a moth person? I let her stay at the lighthouse. I sent her home. I let her stay here. Yeah, I smelled you. Oh, that's nice. Smelled the lighthouse on her. Why does she keep coming to you? That's the question. Why does she keep coming to me? Why does she even go into the woods, or maybe it's not about the woods at all? Maybe when night comes, she goes straight to you. It felt like she wanted something from me. Maybe you should just leave her alone. It did feel like, because I was allowed, you better not have more than a lady. Him? I mean, he's got 2 dead bunnies on his shoulder. I could give her the mark, which the darkness wanted me to give to her. Which I don't think giving an evil artifact of unknown amounts of power, I should give to a lady who can't track where she's going most of the time. I feel like that's not a great plan. I see. It felt like she wanted something from me. Maybe you should just leave her alone. You see, that one is purposely antagonistic. No. From you, have you seen yourself? I see myself all the time. Oh, that was rude, I guess. Sorry, Keeper. Thanks for your honesty. Looks like we need to have a serious talk, and maybe you want to buy something. Okay, I was going to say, we can talk all you want, buddy. I didn't touch her. You think I'm trying to seduce your wife? Show me your goodies. Show me your goodies. I can't get that cowboy hat. Grilled steak. I think I'm good for food. I don't think I actually need anything. I do want paintings. I do want... It's like I was just like fuzz in the background. Yeah, I think I would appreciate the redwoods. I think it would be really cool to go to that part of California. You think I'm trying to seduce your wife? If I thought that, you wouldn't still be standing here. Right, he would just pop me through the window with a bullet. Don't try to lie to me. I can smell a lie right away. I've been nothing but truthful. And if you ever touch her, I'll smell that too. Maybe you put too much pressure on her. Stay out of our relationship, will you? Yeah, yes, sir. Or do you think I can't be gentle and sweet? You think she's not with me by choice? You think too much, Keeper. That's all I have. Goodbye. So long. Goodbye. Don't murder me, please. Oh, that's right. And then we discovered the basement. That's right. Yeah, I forgot about the basement. He will smell it. I mean, if you're stuck in the lighthouse, you might want to playmate. He will smell it. Coming to the lighthouse, do you copy? Copy that part. Today, I'm your dispatcher. His name's Timmy! Hey, Timmy, what's going on, buddy? Here's the latest news. Looks like the military finally decided to take the city's safety seriously. Tempest in the harbor. The Admiral stated that it was too early to declare martial law. Blackfort is holding up better than other large cities, and he thanked the local government for its coordinated efforts. Yeah, because I let in a supply boat, and I'm not letting... Hey, Timmy. I let in a supply boat, and I didn't let a yacht full of drugs go in there. Local government, my foot. Despite limited resources, the crew of the aircraft carrier Tempest is ready to assist in maintaining order and delivering vital supplies. Citizens are asked to remain calm and follow the instructions of the emergency services. I'll get to work. Is the military planning to take over the Lighthouse? Is everything okay at the port? We're holding on for now. Everyone's hoping things will get easier now that the military's here, but I don't really buy into these fairy tales. Is the military planning on taking over? I know the higher-ups contacted them right away. From what I gather, they weren't too excited about managing civilian shipping routes. I mean, yeah. Copy that, Lighthouse. Everything's ready on mine. Activate the Lighthouse and get started.
In the square hole.
The square hole. Okay. Look at this nice painting. Look at the wind. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice painting. Do I have any blank spots on the walls? Fisherman. Ooh. Those are nice warm air. I want to keep this marked. Did you go fishing this morning? When do you think this will all settle down? How would I know that, Wiki? I just go out, catch some fish, sell a few, maybe eat a couple myself and be happy with that. All these light science, psychology, all that's beyond me. You go fishing? Of course I did. Ain't gonna have you. We did me some fish. Oh, I love this trade. Top 3 today. You probably the walls and among them. Excellent. Doggo. Woof woof. Pet. I have achieved an achievement. I have done it. Scratch his ear. Woof, woof, woof. Good boy. The dog is happy. Excellent. No notes. Perfect game. That was fast. Look at that little guy. The fish are biting. Thank you for the bits, Kara. Where do you keep getting bits? I mean, the good news is that money goes right back to you, you know? Potentially even more. With that savings account. That's what they call compounding interest. Oh, you do? You buy bits? Oh, that's nice. Any more fish? Any more little fishies?
To get the hype train going.
Well, that's nice of you. Fishy! That was a good fish session. Time to work. Then we gotta call the fam. Oh, we gotta check out the basement too, so, you know. Thank you again, Kara, for the bits. Because how much is a bit? I think it's like a little bit less than a penny, I think, right? I need a cohort. I don't know what that means. Get my espresso. About $10. Oh, that's right. We could get some banging tunes. These fishies for brain. And I got 10. Okay, so it's slightly more than a penny. A kitty picture. Oh, look, there's evil poop drawings on the roof. Oh, there's evil poop drawings all over my walls, too. Awesome. Love that. Listen, whoever keeps coming around and scribbling stuff on my walls and poop, could you knock it off, please? I'd really appreciate that if you just knock it off. There's 3 of them! Contact the fam, 237. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, that makes sense.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
It's the fam. Daddy, you finally called. I waited so long, and Mom's radio kept hissing and hissing at me like a cat. How you doing there, Sugar Bean? I'm doing great. I drew you, Mom, and me. We're all going to vacation in the car together. Oh, that's fun. Just a second, Mom showed this kid knows how to use a fax machine. Thank you for the bits again, Kara. Just a second. Wow, that's beautiful. What am I looking at here? Oh, honey, sorry, I stepped away for a moment. Listen, people are slowly packing up. A lot of them are leaving the city. Do you know what's going on? Is there a war now, too? The military is arriving at the harbor. Everything looks fine at first glance. Yeah, I mean, everything seems to be going okay. I mean, the cultists are showing up in force all of a sudden. The military's arriving. I'm worried about the little one. If the military's involved, then it must be serious, and strange ships have started showing up. Oh, well, it's probably just my paranoia. It's late. We should get to bed. Good night, Daddy. Hugs to both of you. Static noise. What are we looking at here? She said we're going on a vacation together? Are these supposed to be like birds? And this is probably me and the lady. Her in the back. And it looks like we're like driving into the ocean. You can just throw it in the trash. It's cool. Kara, you have a lot of my attention most of the day.
Are you on a boat?
No. She was going to crooked inward as if trying to look into the lighthouse. Did you just notice that?
You knew that was going to come in too late.
The cultists have...
You were on a boat and you thought you were driving into the ocean.
The cultists have brought several people to the statue. Is there some kind of initiation right? When was there a statue? Alright. Basement time. Go! How did you get in here? Woof woof. How does this dog keep getting into places? Stack of old books. A note. The old Eleanor was the elder's wife, I believe. The old keeper made sure that no one could get to his secrets, but I managed to decipher his symbols. Apparently, yeah, the dog is adorable. But I managed to decipher his symbols. Apparently, he left 2 secret boxes, one under the rotation mechanism and the other in the bedroom, somewhere in the floor. Perhaps they contain the energy sources for the seal on the wall. Under the rotation mechanism and the floor of the bedroom. Okay, let's take a look at that. Various items are piled up in a heap. It appears that many of them have been here for decades.
You said the sketch looked like you were driving into the ocean, but were you on a boat?
I think she said they were going... I think she said car, specifically. Well, she said we were going on a vacation. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I guess it could be. Yeah, I guess it could be a boat. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good thought. Some supplies and an old picture. This must be the previous Lightkeeper's wife and the kid. The wife that went and started living with like the criminal or like the businessman or whatever in town. The shelf is not properly nailed down, but simply hangs on hooks. It seemed to be covering something. The shelf came off the hooks easily, revealing a strange burned pattern on the wall behind it. A burnt engraving on the wall in the basement.
I don't think most lighthouses have roads to them.
I don't think so either. Hi, Cord. Okay, so there's like an engraving on the wall.
Hi, Cord.
Okay, so it's set. I'm just gonna take this portrait of the previous Lighthouse's family. And I'm just gonna hang it on the wall. Really celebrate everything, you know. I think we only need one more painting. All right, so it said under the mechanism and in the floor. Girl. It seems that this is the place mentioned in Eleanor's note. Try to bend the wood panel. I'm the best at bending stuff. A strange crystal was hidden inside the panel. It looks almost like an aurora is sealed inside. I don't. All right, and then under the Lighthouse mechanism. Like in here, or potentially outside. Dog, how did you get in here before me? Bender Bending Rodriguez. I know, Karen. That's why I take a little while to really get started, because I know people, they show. It looks like this is the hiding place mentioned in the note. Bender Bending Rodriguez. The viewers are coming. Welcome. Yep. Thanks for coming, guys. And a new follower? A new follower, Mickey Trynoski. Mickey Trynoski or Mickey Trinoski? One of the two. Which one do you prefer, sir? A small crystal was hidden under the rotating mechanism. It looks almost like an aurora sitting inside. Okay, so now we got glowy crystals. That is so hot. I don't think I know what I can do with them, though. Lighthouse man, or, you're a fisherman, not a lighthouse man? Yeah, you tell me. Dog, you don't know what to do with a, strange glowy crystal, dude. Okay, so now we know where that door is. What happens if we spin all of the crosses now? Because there's 3 crosses, but we don't know what they activate. Could it potentially be for that door? Let's try. Didn't notice the Discord said you were live as I was watching the Mighty Nine. I took a little while to get really get started because I knew people were coming. New followers, yeah, we do love new people around here. Did that help? Insert the key. What key? Insert the key on the right. Key inserted on the right. A slight warmth begins to emanate from the engraving. But it seems that there is still not enough energy. Insert the other key. Key inserted on the left. A faint glow begins to fill the engraving. It seems that the wall in this place has completely disappeared, although the eyes clearly see it. The wall has disappeared? That just said that this wall doesn't exist, but I can see it with my eyes. Okay, so that probably means we gotta wait for something else to get through this. That still has nothing to do... Oh, wait a minute. What if there's no light?
I wish I had walls that disappeared.
That's really interesting. Thank you. Go through. He smashes face in the wall. Ah! What is this? Where the hell did I find this? I can eat it. And it makes me real fast. Alright. I think it's time to be a lighthouse keeper. I got my hat. I got my cappuccino. I talked to my family. Let's do it. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. This is how you do it. Bring. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on. Guys, sorry. I forgot to turn the lights off. I love this. I love that.
Your office is so lovely warm. I want my sofa area up there so I can fall asleep with you.
That's common, Carol. We didn't do that today. We're supposed to do that today. It's dark. It does get nice and cozy in here. That's for sure. Okay. Time to be a lighthouse, man. Oh, so bad. We got another one? Thank you for the follow, Mr. My Music 4929. Send bits, y'all. I need a cloud chase. And cloud chase. $200.
Bits, y'all. I need a cloud chase, and that's $200.
We are not going to use stream money for couches. Well, thank you very much for the follow, Mr. My Music. Welcome. Okay, guess we got another one. I appreciate it. Holy shit. What a great stream already. Rocky Podcast. It's a Rocky Podcast. Thank you very much for the follow. Kerthink. Instead of Kerthunk. No Kerthunk. Only Kerthinking around here. Kerthink 141098. Thank you very much for the follow. Lighthouse, come in. This is Port. Let's hope tonight goes by without trouble. Here are your instructions. The additional map shows the blocked areas of the harbor. Ships should not pass through them. Yep, from the big storm. Guide all suspicious ships to Deep Creek. Military ships should go to the berthing area of the aircraft carrier Tempest. Other ships must be guided to their designated ports. If the port is unreachable, guide them to Black Fort. Alright, so suspicious ships go to Deep Creek and don't go through the bad areas. Anywhere from military. Supply vessels are still entering the harbor. They've requested to be guided to the aircraft carrier. It's marked on your map. They've asked that no ships except military ones be allowed there. There's a restricted area. Alright, so somebody's going to try and get in that's like a drug smuggler or something already. I can already tell. I'm very sensitive. They don't say anything, just give orders, but it's not my place. I just check if the ships are in order. Let them sort out the rest. Do they think World War III has started? And the Aurora is someone's weapon? Well, if that Aurora is covering the whole Earth, then our enemies have no comms either. Let's hope it's just a strong solar flare and it'll pass soon. We just need to hang on a bit longer. I need more furniture cord. We are lacking on lounge seating and make a Dutch work with what we own. Yeah, well, there you go. Looks clear enough. Time to get to work. Good luck, Keeper. Job's getting harder every day, but these people are counting on us. Let's not let them down. Alright, so get this over here. Alright, so yeah, the areas are getting smaller and smaller, so we just can't go through the flanks, and we send those to the military zone. Sounds good. Transmitter setup complete, signals active, but returns altered, repeating. We hear ourselves but distorted. Clicks resembling insect clicking. Coordinates now lead inward. God. No noise. It was Amigo! Red Dawn. Oh yeah, can I get Red Dawn? Manual emergency event.log, TV, text, God. God not found. 5 injection circuit shot. Absolutely. Awesome. Jeez, I'm having a really good day. Thank you for the follow, Dixie7402. Thank you very much. Man, what a great stream already. Oh, good one. Where is this ship's coordinate? Yeah, I know. The frequency comes alive with music. The melody cuts off. The radio is alive with music. If you breathe too deeply even once, they'll think you're awake. And if you're awake, it means you want to see it. And if you want to see it, then they'll show you. I saw, now I don't sleep. 13 nights, they'll return soon. There it is. Lighthouse, this is urgent. Awaiting instruction. How's the ship? The ship, it doesn't feel responsive. The rudder feels stiff one moment and loose the next. It's odd. How's the journey? The course is steady, but feels like we're being nudged slightly off course. Alright, so they're not suspicious. New Bedford. New Bedford? Oh, that's, I think it's Massachusetts. Going to Old Harbor. Alright, so we can't go through... Oh, okay, so they don't want us... They don't want going into the military zone at all. Got it. Navigation received, heading to port. Fine! Captain's papers have a mistake. See rules. Oh, I didn't even read this. Fine. I accept that. That was my bad.
New Haven, that's where Lizzie Borden is from.
Ship signal received. Lighthouse, do you copy? Okay, we got military. We need navigation. Any issues with equipment? Oh, tough question. The equipment's old. We work with what we have. Some electronics are down. We're adapting analog system. I'm going to hold it up. The crew's training experience. They know how to handle these conditions, so don't worry. Good. Okay, so we didn't get a thing with this one because he's military. So he wants to go to, Bay Patrol. I think is where that should be. I think. Or up. Why can't we A? Okay. Understood. Out. Because it's dark. Because it is dark in here, Kara. Making sure there's no evil. Screeching noise. The mark is about to awaken. Give it to someone at the Lighthouse Keeper. With this power, the Lighthouse will be able to do things you never even imagined. You'll be able to get everything you desire. I want my family to... Why would I even talk to this thing? I just want to get rid of you. I want this Aurora to end. Yeah. Why are you so attached to the past? The Aurora grants access to unprecedented power, the power to do whatever we want. What is this mark? The mark focuses the power of the great old one. Cultists use such things for their rituals. The mark will help us awaken the true power of the Lighthouse, the power that has long been hidden within it. Who are you? Every answer has its time, Keeper. You must watch the light. You must strengthen the Lighthouse. Did the old Keeper have to make sacrifice too? They, the village elder, interfered. The cultists didn't want to give up their power. We don't have much time. We must get the power of the Aurora. Why do we need this power? It will help us survive the Aurora, Keeper. The power will help us stop the cultists' plan. I need a little pick-me-up. Do you need to be the producer and give you lighting? Okay, so Captain Drake's here. Hey, buddy. Bastards. I hate them. I hate them all. Calm down. What happened? Is that... Yeah, calm down. What's going on? What? Can't you see what happened? Huh? They tied me up. Those bastards pumped me full of ember and the others didn't make it. They died. Did you finally figure out what ember really is? They caught something in the water, a giant creature. It's stuck. In rocks and driftwood, it screams all night. Its belly is torn open, and from the crystals grow. You can barely speak. Ember, it clouds the brain, the whole world's spinning. Damn it. Ugh, it's so hard to focus. Damn it! This guy's got such a potty mouth. No, Drake's not a cultist. Drake was the guy that was helping take care of the drug stuff. What will happen to you now? Doesn't matter, not now. I need to keep going. I must destroy this island. The sheriff tried to lock me in a hospital. But I can't stop now. I have no friends left. Help me. Come inside, you need a rest. Yeah, I love Drake. He's a great guy. Thank you. I'll keep it together. I'll rest and destroy those monsters. Hey, come on in, bud. You want to slay evil? Come on in. Pet the dog. If this doesn't end with Cthulhu being summoned, I'm going to be disappointed. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I just got to make sure Drake's comfortable. You just hanging up out here? Keeper. I hid here so I wouldn't get in the way. I just like to randomly scream sometimes too. Everything hurts. What can I do to ease your pain? Nothing, Keeper. Nothing. Damn it. How do I get caught? How could I get caught like that? Stupid, dumb idiot. but I'll blow the whole place up. Just need to rest a bit. We want to destroy their island. I have to destroy the cartel. The way they extract that ember. We can't let this happen, Keeper. We can't. I don't know. Should we give him... I don't think we should give him the mark. I don't know if we should give anybody the mark, to be honest. I'm just going to hold on to it. I'm not letting nobody have no unintentional superpower that they haven't deserved by communing with our Lord and Savior Chihulu on their own, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Music plays on this frequency. Gradually, the music fades away. Cord, I am going to meet you at Adepticon. I've paid Dr.D back for all the travel and so from Ash. This isn't Ash. The Keeper will probably be the second. I would assume it's probably going to be me. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think Cord goes to Adepticon. Attention. Do not leave your homes after sunset. Do not turn off the lights. There must be at least one light source in the room. If possible, coordinate with your neighbors and organize shared sleeping quarters. Yeah, because it sounded like if you get caught being in a dark room, you will get taken or something like that. Lighthouse, come in. This is Silent Harbor. Silent Harbor? Point us in the right direction. You doing okay? The ship, it doesn't feel responsive. It feels stiff. The sea's acting strange. The waves seem to match the rhythm of our engine. Yeah, so they seem okay. Are you a spooky cultist person? Abigail Davis, 179372068. ISL. I don't see ISL. That means you're spooky cultist. You're going to Ship's Creek. Or Deep Creek. Deep Creek? Deep Creek. Ma'am, are you a cultist? Worshipping Chihulu? Understood. Course confirmed. Heading port. Hell yeah, brother! Nice, tidy workspace. Drink a coffee. You know, they keep knocking my paintings down. It's kind of rude. Looks like some locals decided to escape the cultist in the forest. Okay. Some guys hanging out. That's fun. The people who were being initiated are now lying dead on the ground near the statue. The church is burning in the background. I wish I need to plan it out and work makes it difficult. Oh, I thought everyone went there. Someday, my dear, we will finally meet. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you guys will meet eventually. This research station is attack us. Do not send. I have to go now. Come on, I need essentials. No time. I must hurry. If you're on Route 7, do not stop between the two reflective signs at mile 171. We got out, thought it was a moose, but there were no lights, just the engine's roar and static. Please, if you heard me, don't look back no matter what. Hello, can you hear me? Awaiting orders. Operational. Oh, tough court. Yep, that's old equipment. Small. Yep. Cruise training experience. Sounds good. Check the documents. It's a missile boat, military. Don't have to worry about that other stuff. Another follow? Jeez! Thank you, Keeper. Thank you for the follow, James Phillip 57. That's a good name. That's a strong name. Okay, that's not like it's not spooky to run. Woo! So many great. That was probably nothing. Lighthouse, come in. This is Sheriff speaking. We've got 3 Coast Guard vessels. We're stuck in the fog. All we can see is the lighthouse beam. We need navigational assistance. Are you supposed to be in the city? So now you're chasing Ember. Aren't you supposed to be in the city? Of course I am, but after what happened with Drake, I took over the Coast Guard too, and it looks like we finally caught the cultist trail. I had to handle this myself. I hate this type of thing happening. Friends. Don't just get on your PC then. Don't try to follow us. I'm warning you. Turn back to Black Fort before it's too late. Okay, so they have the village elder. Keeper, what will be on you? That will be on you. Get them back to Black Fort. You need to catch up to them for questioning before they vanish. Hurry, guide us through the fog. Listen, just put the cultists away. But the cultists seem to have been helping. Okay, we should talk through this. So, like, the cultists in... Again, thank you for the follow, James Phillip 57. The cultists seem to be somewhat... Well, I don't know, because like it seemed like they were somewhat peaceful and maybe even potentially like good. But if they're killing people and burning people at the church, then I don't know if that's necessarily somebody I want to trust. Well, one thing I do believe in is law. I do believe in the law. The law. Alright, so I guess we're going to help the Coast Guard. You want to catch the Elder. We've got a lot of questions for him in his island research group. Just don't let them get away. Then who's in charge of the security in the city? We managed to reinforce my deputies using military personnel. Great. They weren't eager, but they gave us some resources. It's a bit calmer on the streets now. I decided to deal with the filth coming from the sea. Now I need to catch the Elder. Yeah, I'd say catch the Elder, because I don't know. I'm done with all the mystic mumbo jumbo. Okay. To external target. Okay, so he's leaving the military area. Yeah, lock him up. I hope this is the right course. I think it is, my man. Caper. Yeah? Where's the boy? I thought he would be here, but you haven't seen him, right? What happened to him anyway? The boy has photophobia and a frail body. He sleeps most of the day. And at night I train his mind and body, but he loves to play too much. Is that right, ma'am? Did you hear that? Where are the boy's parents? They died in a shipwreck. I should have done better, but I only managed to save the boy. Now I watch over him. Ma'am, I'm not sure if you hear eternal evil in the background. He often says disturbing things. The boy went through emotional trauma. He nearly died. From my resuscitation techniques and my grandmother's spells saved him. Now I must watch over him. I haven't seen him. Spells. I like how people just talk about that like it's nothing. The boy likes your lighthouse, and he likes games, and I hate hide and seek, but what can you do? I'm coming to find you. Good luck, ma'am. Sorry, but my house might be a little haunted. The light appears to be on the floor. That's not where lights go. I keep knocking over all of my paintings. Radio is dead. The nanny is a little scary. That's true. Hi, Ernie. Noise, no response. Ship signal received, and here I am finally. Who am I talking to? Georgie Kostava, Ship Glory, heading to Blackfort. I don't see your captain's license. Oh, my mistake. There you go. Where are you from? I came here from the east. A neighboring country has declared war on ours. Oh my God, it's Georgie! It's Georgie from Papers, Please. Georgie! Oh my God! It's from Papers, Please! So I took everything I could and left my homeland. And taking advantage of the confusion with the Aurora, we came to you. Yeah, is everything okay with the ship? Yep, all good. I used it for business back in the day, you know. Anyway, you're a good man. I knew someone like you once. He did his job right. No idea what happened to him after all these years. Georgie, it's good to see you, bud. You fucking bastard. 166-032-3068. Oh my God, his paperwork's right. Georgie, it wouldn't have mattered. You'd have been let through. Papers, Please meets Ultra Core. That's amazing. He got Georgie. That's so good. Oh God, it's even got the same stupid picture. It's a stupid face. Yeah, okay, Karen. Thank you for continuing to talk about things like that. Here we go. Thank you, Keeper. I've been waiting for this my whole life. Stay safe and don't mess up your papers, please. That's good. $82! Holy crap. Come in. Oh, it's Chief. This is the port superintendent. I stayed up late today and decided to give you a call. I hope things are going well with your new dispatchers. We got a lot going on at the port. I was going through my former boss's documents. It seems that some guy named Hugh Bennington was bribing him. Seems like he's got some dealings with that Ember Mafia. We need to tell the sheriff. Has corruption consumed the source? We need to tell the sheriff. I want to figure out how deep this rabbit hole goes. All right, I won't distract you any longer. I just hope you're doing your job well, Keeper. Chief Hal. He's a good guy. That chief. He's a good guy. Call the Coast Guard. Call the Coast Guard to arrest Georgie. No! Georgie's the man. He's just a businessman. There it is. Speaking of maybe similar to Georgie, Sergio PQ3RL, thank you very much for the following, man. Thank you very, very much. I'm not good at social influencing, but I do try. Well, I do appreciate your attempts. Ship signal received. Come in. Lieutenant Walby, we lost the aircraft carrier. Guide us to harbor. Where are you? We ran into a pretty large island, couldn't see it clearly at night, and thought we'd reach the harbor. We tried to contact someone, but there were only moans coming through. We circled around it. There were dozens of wrecked ships. Is it a cultist island? Seems like we haven't been briefed on what's going on in this harbor yet, but apparently not. I think we need to head to the aircraft carrier to figure out what's happening. The island definitely needs further investigation. When will the military take control of the harbor? Honestly, we don't have such orders. Our mission is to set up an observation post and locate. Oh, look like that's classified. I can't share more. That's fine, man. You know, I get it. You're just trying to do your job. Makes sense to me. Thanks. Entering harbor. Georgie. That's so good. Kathy. Shoveling should count as a gym day. It should. I think it does. Okay. Hi, sir. I like your hood. I like your book of unknown eldritch horrors. Keeper. You're sheltering enemies of the great old one at the Lighthouse. He watches you, observes, and judges. Is this guy like a... Okay, wait a second. Did we just get the equivalent of a Cthulhu Mormon? Or not a Mormon, a Jehovah's Witness? Did we just get the Cthulhu version of a Jehovah's Witness? Hello, do you have time to talk about our Lord? Glory to the great old one. He rises from the depths of the ages to grant us a new world, a world without pain or suffering, a world without death. Cast off your past and embrace the great old one. He watches you, observes, and judges. Accept him, Keeper, and you won't regret it. The great old one? I just like how I'm talking to this guy that's dressed like this. The great old one is coming, he will appear, and the world will be reborn. It won't be long now, Keeper. Farewell. Okay, thank you for coming by. Thank you, sir. Is he the one that keeps putting poop drawings on my walls? Jehovah's Witness. This is an official emergency message from the Ministry of Internal Affairs. In arrests or outbreaks of violence reported in major cities, law enforcement is fighting terrorist groups. Stay indoors. The situation is under control. Glory to Arstotzka. My partner stepped out for a smoke, said he saw something by the roadside. I blinked, and that was it. Car's empty, but engine's on. Doors slamming, cabin's cold. I hear someone sit down next to me, but no one's there. Please don't stop here, just keep driving. Ship signal received. This is Lyndon. Do you copy? Any issues with equipment? Yes, all good. Everything holding up. Everybody's trained. Everybody's happy. Sounds good. A lot of military boats are showing up. I'm not sure how many boats you need. Mormon works too. They also go to door to door. Okay, well, that's fair. It has to be Cthulhu as a cultist. Don't wear yellow. Yeah, otherwise it would be Haster, right? And they're not talking about going to plays and all that stuff. Thank you, Keeper. I mean, they could be for Niar Lethultep too. I mean, that is something that could potentially be happening. Niar Lethultep. Distorted signal. This is Cap. Situation with Ares. We are 6 crew, noise, the rest are dead. Where are you? Send your navigation form. Inform, we need... Okay. Good talk. Post 47, come in, confirm. Just tire tracks heading in the woods, but nothing else. Trying to reach the driver, no response. Getting closer, doors open, engines running. It seems like there's a lot of stuff going on in the woods. I do hear the door. I do hear the door. Guys, what the hell do you want? I'm trying to work. Pastor, I am so sorry to hear about your church. I know it got burned down by a bunch of psychopaths, but it happens, you know? Why don't they wear yellow? I don't know this. We both know you want to read the King in Yellow. Dastardly is the King in Yellow. That's true. Kara, the cultists of Hastur, the King in Yellow, wear yellow. Our Father who art in the heavens, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Locals aren't happy. Yeah, they don't seem very happy. They burned it. The heretics burned the house of our Lord. They shall all be punished. I'm telling you, Keeper. What do I do now? Where does an old man go? You want to come in the lighthouse? The lighthouse? Yes, I need my flock. Keeper, I need faithful folk. So together we can stand against this crushing evil. Oh my God, another one. Guys, what a fantastic street. Thank you very much for the follow, Paul Winter 9000. Really appreciate that. But I wasn't sure I needed core. I thought it might be the King of Well, yeah. Need core to lead you. That's good. Maybe there's room here at the Lighthouse for our Lord, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit? I don't know about that, man. I don't think we got enough room for all of them. Listen, there's got to be enough room between me and Kara when we're dancing for the Holy Spirit. Otherwise, we get in trouble. All right, come on in. That sounds like too many of you guys for one lighthouse. There's no place for God here. Oh, that's nice. All right, come on in. God bless you. There you go, keeper. Or I guess he's the keeper of the Lord in a lot of ways. God bless you, keeper. Pray with me, and your fear will fade. Come, we shall say a prayer. Will you go to Blackfort? I found my place here, keeper. Sounds like I have to stay at this lighthouse close to the Lord's light. How could the Lord let this happen? Don't you know the answer to your question yet? It's a test, of course. A test of your will, of your faith. Pray. I bet praying helps you with brain damage, so I'm gonna hold that to see if I start going Looney Tunes. Just my body pillow. Gabriel, this is the port. Come in. The mark is still with you. You missed your chance. I'll make sure you die. Static dread. Noise, come in. What's with the constant interference on your end? Oh, you'd rather not know. Oh, you know, I'm just talking to dark entities. A dark entity keeps breaking into my transmission. Well, the night's finally... He's got nothing to say about it! Hope you get some rest. See you tomorrow. Okay. Glad we could talk. Don't worry, I'm just talking to Satan. It's fine. Okay, that's the same... That is the same symbol as what's on the door. Today I signed the papers. Now the lighthouse is officially mine. It seems that the townsfolk are starting to think I'm a crazy hermit. They've even stopped sending threatening letters. They've even stopped sending threatening letters, okay? But I finally see the truth. The lights just went out. Finally see the truth. See how corrupt they all are here.
He's friendly.
At least he is friendly. That's true. Here at the lighthouse, I can build something that will belong only to me. This mark with the right rituals, it pierces through reality. I must use this diary as a focal point. It will succeed. The sea is all I need. The lighthouse is my home. Blackfort is cursed. It's as clear as day. Alright, so this guy... Okay. How does that even work? Let's stick that back up on the roof. Keeper, oh, it's a courier. Hey, man. This is friendly. What's going on, man? Got you some supplies from the port. Thanks, man. And payment, here's your envelope. Well, then, I guess I should go. You're awfully quiet. You know, I'm just not in the mood. Walked around the city, talked to some folks, and it just felt wrong. Got anything for sale? Oh, my God. An apple cider. I love apple cider. And a hint of cinnamon, invigorating the mind. When I drink apple cider, I don't feel like spring. I'm just going to say that out loud. From the band Bugs, fill your hope with a brighter future. Absolutely. Let's get a bust. I'm about to bust. I like the cappuccinos. They're useful. I don't really need a lot of brain food.
Cinnamon is good for luck.
Cinnamon is good for luck. That's true. That's it. Going back to work. Listen, Keeper, I'm not sure we'll see each other again. Okay, it's a little foreboding. If everything works out, I'm also about to bust. I'm about to bust. If everything works out, I'll probably buy a boat ticket. Head to Europe. Congratulations, buddy. You gonna go see your family? To my mother's grave, closer to my family. Well, you know what? Who'll bring me groceries then? You leaving town? You leaving town, bud? I'm not sure now is the time you'd want to cross the ocean when, like, all the navigational stuff doesn't work. I'm not entirely sure I'd want to get on a boat to go across the ocean right now. Maybe wait till the aurora's over. If I could find a ship and scrape up the money, then yes. You know, maybe this really is the end of the world and I have never found my place in it. Maybe it's time to go back to my family, to my mother's grave. Stay at the Lighthouse. I would like some company. Might help you too. Company's one thing, although maybe you're right. I'll think hard on what you said and maybe I'll come back. Good luck, Keeper. Take care. You know, we're going to have quite the little cell of polygamy, I guess, going on over in this part of the world. So I remember seeing this before, and is it just me, or does that look an awful lot like Lenin? Just makes everyone at your door look like Eldritch Monster. Yeah, the background. Yeah, the background is a little on the creepy end. Is it just me, or does that look like Vladimir Lenin? Is that just me? I don't want to look directly at it because the E thing will come up. But is it just me? The bust fills you with determination. Throw. Very pinky. Yeah, I guess he is kind of. Yeah, it's a pinky. Carol learned a new word. Oh, pinko. Lighthouse, come in. This is Ensign Crash Wesley. I'm not entirely sure if that's supposed to be a Star Trek reference. I've seen that word multiple times, and it makes me think Wesley Crusher every single time. I'm not sure if that's on purpose or if that is a complete, like, accident, but it makes me think Wesley Crusher every time. Who I believe is also an ensign. From the aircraft carrier Tempest. We'll be overseeing navigation from now on instead of the civilian port authorities. The sun is almost down. Please activate the lighthouse as soon as you're ready. What happened to the port authorities? They continue to accommodate ships, but navigation and filtering are now our responsibility. I don't know why the lighthouse leadership decided not to occupy the lighthouse. I used to get the latest news from the city. Copy that, sending it now. It's mostly about the state of emergency declared by the Admiral. A mysterious island threatens the harbor. The Black Fort administration has resigned due to the threat. The Black Fort administration has resigned due to the threat posed by the mysterious island. The Fleet Admiral has assumed full control of the coastal area, announcing increased patrols and preparations for immediate evacuation if the situation worsens. Citizens are strongly advised to remain vigilant and follow announcements from the military naval services. How are things in the city? Rough. Almost all roads have become impassable due to the overgrown forest. Now the city's survival depends on the sea. Yeah, it definitely does seem like almost all of the little transmissions we were picking up is like people on the highways being like messed with by like stuff in the woods. That did seem to be the case. Understand starting my ship. And transmission. Alright, we should do a little fishing, just to make sure we got enough food. Put on my fishing hat. It's not just me, right? Crash Wesler? Like, is that supposed to be a Wesley Crusher reference? I mean, I'm not crazy, right? I mean, I don't worship Cthulhu or anything. I'm not crazy. You know, I'm so glad I got to see Georgie. Even on the other side of the planet. I mean, you figure Arstotzka was supposed to be like, it's not a real place, obviously. Like, the map isn't real, but it was supposed to be like Ukraine or something like that, or at least a country like in the Slavic area. He took a little. He probably is like driving like a little trawler boat or something like that. He rode that sucker all the way to America. Man, Georgie is ambitious. What a guy. He took a little fishing boat all the way across the planet.
Why would not want to worship the great old one?
I mean, his healthcare plan's not great. His 401k. Well, you see, the problem with Cthulhu is he's a little short-sighted. You know, he's like, yeah, you know, if you were to like worship me or whatever, we could like end the earth. And I'm like thinking, like, well, what about retirement though? I mean, I don't want to work all day and not have time to enjoy the benefits of, you know, the end of the earth. Yes, yes, healthcare. It's pretty terrible. Hey, Lennon. I got me some soup. Yet you become immortal. I don't think that's true. I don't think that. Cord, I'm not entirely sure you understand how Cthulhu works. I don't think you become immortal. I think you just die. I think you go crazy. You eat your own poopy, and then you murder your fellow man with your bare hands. Thanks for watching Our For Us Man. I got a lot of food. We're doing A-okay, guys. We are gonna be fine. Okay? I guess that's supposed to be a mushroom? That looks like a mushroom. You become a fish person monster. Well, that's not what a deep one is, though. A deep one is genetic. Because to become a deep one, I actually don't know if it's specifically paternal or maternal. Either your dad or your mom has to get it on with a fish. And then they usually give you something in return. They're like, yeah, we'll give you gold, like they did in Innsmouth. With the Marsh family. Or, why do I remember all this off the top of my head? God, I really enjoy Lovecraft.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah.
We had so much snow today. Our little Florida asses were so happy. I love shoveling, and Dylan isn't very oppy to it. He's kinda the best.
I actually kind of enjoy shoveling this trip. We did, yeah, it was a good day. We got to enjoy being inside, it was fun. Most people don't have to deep one. That's probably true. I do feel the call of the sea. Alright, Drake, are you still up there, buddy? Or did you go Looney Tunes and run off into the night, too? Oh, wait, we still have more fish because of the fishermen! Oh, we didn't even serve for fish! We're fishy! You go fishing? Of course I did. You brought some fish. Oh, look at that beauty. What a beauty. Hi, Pastor. God bless you, Keeper. The heretics are raging. Watch those ships close to your job, and good things will come your way. I hope so, man. Hello, doggy. Required pet. The dog looks you over. Looks me over? What? Are you not happy? The corpses have disappeared. Only pools of blood remain on the ground. Did the cultists drag them away, or did they leave on their own? Good question. If anyone could prove to me a deep one, I'd totally buy it. If anyone could prove to me a deep one. Okay. When I lived around Lake Tahoe, the snow was so much we had to buy a pretty nutty snowblower. Yeah, actually, I was talking with the landlords today, and they were saying that apparently our city snowblows our sidewalks, and I've been out there like a dunce, shoveling the sidewalks like a big stupid head. All the remains of yesterday's locals is an extinguished fire. Did the cultists take them? Well, maybe they went home. The sea calls me as well. We had a best day. Kara did have a coworker whose snowblower sucked up a bun. Family. 2 weeks left. Darling, come in. I wanted to say we're leaving the house today. I already took the little one earlier. What? Where? Are you supposed to, are you going for long? What am I supposed to do? Where are you going? We're going to my friend Nadine. She lives in a small village not far from the city. It's just that it's no longer safe here, you know? The military, the cultists, people are fleeing Black Fort, but we're trapped. The sea on one side, the forest on the other. Oh my God, stay calm, don't panic. I mean, I'm not panicking. Do you take the radio with you? What matters is that you're... That is what matters. Do we take the radio with you? Yes, of course. I don't know if it'll reach that far, but I'll be on the same frequency. It'll all work out. When your work there is done, go straight to Nadine's. I love you. Why does it sound like goodbye? See you soon. I love you. We're keeping it positive. Okay? How many teens, young adults do I need to hire to manually shovel no slow blowers? Much blood. I never want to own one. I believe in you. We'll be in touch. Goodbye, family. I wish you luck. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's do it. Let's hear that music. If I got whatever instrument that is, I would 100% want to learn how to play it. Tempest Lighthouse, this is Instant Crash Wesley. I'm telling you, it's Wesley Crusher. It's all I can hear. I can't hear the music. Just go buy one of Elon Musk's flamethrowers. Yeah. You know what? I don't know if I should technically say this, but my kids are going to be shoveling tomorrow. That's fun. That will make easy work in the snow. Yeah, I imagine a flamethrower will. A patient came in and he told me that he built a homemade flamethrower. And on some level, I kind of think that's pretty cool. I'm thinking maybe that's not a terrible idea. It's not? Why didn't you guys tell me? I think that's... Okay. Let me try now. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you didn't have sound. Guys, I'm really sorry about that. I'm just getting the sound of radio static. But I did a handmade flamethrower, not cool. That will make it easier when I was going to do it. Yeah, there you go. This is Lighthouse. This is, yeah, sorry about the sound, guys. Shit. Please receive updated instructions for civilian vessel navigation. Oh my God. Suspicious vessels go to Mystic Point. Now they go to Mystic Point. Okay. Please receive updated instructions. What happened to the port authorities? They're still processing arrivals, but navigation and filtering are now our responsibility. I don't know why the leadership decided not to occupy the Lighthouse. Yeah, I keep saying that. This is different from all of my previous instructions. Yes, this one was prepared by military analysts. Please follow it with the utmost care. Yeah, I'm going to have to be pretty careful with this. When will I be working with the port again? As soon as we neutralize the main threats in the harbor, once martial law is lifted, control will be returned to civilian institutions. Saying stream was lagging hard, but here I think we are back. Great. I love to hear that. Maybe it was just the sound was making it seem funny. I'll get to work. Okay, so all the suspicious ones go to Mystic Point. Other ships should be sent to ports according to the code and the call sign. Civilian vessels should avoid restricted areas. Okay. Good luck, Keeper. Never stop. Okay, so they have to avoid these areas, and they can't go through here because of the military. This one might actually be kind of tricky. Yeah, I'm coming. Hi, Mushroom Lady. Oh, dearie. It's going to be hot tomorrow. You'll see. Rivers of fire and blood. They'll flood the whole harbor, those fools. Cool. Not sure I'm into that. But that's not our games, right? We've got our own work to do. Maybe you'd like some mushrooms. Do the mushrooms help you see the future? Oh, no, dearie. Haha. The mushrooms help keep the body in shape and the mind clear. And when your mind is clear, the answers just come to you naturally. You know, that's how I feel about keeping my brain clear, that's for sure. Rivers of fire and blood. Yes, of course. Pity all those sailors, Keeper. They're chasing something they can't even get, and they can't retreat either. They're soldiers, not free folk. So they'll all perish, mark my words. Alright. That's cool. A fancy hat. I think I'm going to keep my money. I don't think I need any... I just have an abundance of stuff, and I feel like I want to hold on to the money. Nearly odorless. Keeps the mind clear. I think I'm going to pass. Work, keep her work. Help the sailors, or they'll be swallowed by the depths. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Will you make me feel determination, Lennon? No. My children, in these difficult times, the church is open to you around the clock. If you feel uneasy at home, come to the house of the Lord, and together we will overcome this. It sounds like somebody just stepped behind me. This is Hudson. Do you copy? Please send coordinates. Any issues with equipment? It's strange, very strange. One thing breaks, then another. The ship runs on hope and duct tape, but it is what it is. The crew's trained and experienced. They know how to handle these conditions, so don't worry. Okay. So they're going to Bay Patrol, which is right there. And so we have to... You either have to go through the Mystic Point, this side, through the middle, but you have to cut through here. So I think that's where we're going to go. Understood. Following directions. Fine! Incorrect navigation. Incorrect navigation? Okay.
Going to bed. Good night all.
Good night, babe. Sleep well. Good night, doctor. Best of luck in saving the world. Thanks, Sticks. I think I'm going to need it. Apparently I can't pay attention.
So much last tea.
Yeah, sure. What is it there? Come in, Lighthouse. Is there anyone there? We need passage to the aircraft carrier. It's been a rough shift. Are you looking for something? Yeah. Somewhere in this harbor. No, we're just doing technical research. Nothing serious. Were you near the island this time? Negative. We were patrolling another sector. I heard that island's gotten pretty crowded. Some kind of cult. The Admiral said it could be a problem. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's just the whole crew is really worn out. So is he saying that because he's suspicious, or is he saying it because it's classified information because of the military? Thank you for the follow, SunHeli72. Thank you very much. Welcome. Designation scouting boat. Where does he want to go? He wants to go to the Tempest. Which is that, is it not? Thanks. Entering the harbor. Is that right? Oh no, something knocked over my phone. Yeah. I'm trying to wipe up the poop stains. Oh jeez. Lady. You've changed a little. Every night I'd lie in bed and couldn't get you out of my head. I think about you and find myself here next to your lighthouse, so big. Yeah? What does all that mean? You must be so lonely, your bed's so cold. I want to help you warm it up. Come on, let me in. You ended up in the woods again? In that dark thicket, but I knew where I had to go. Hold me, tell me you want this, tell me you want me at the lighthouse. Okay, so I'm gonna just put a disclaimer on this. Man, she she does really love my pants. That's true. She has a bit of a different look on her. Before she seemed like an innocent lady. Now she seems a bit of a succubi. You might want to say. Okay, so here's the disclaimer. If I was playing this without doing an everybody's allowed inside the lighthouse run, I would tell her to please go back to her husband and respect her marriage vows or whatever. I'm going to let her in. Okay? Yeah, she's looking a little bit like, she's got a certain kind of look to her. Yeah. It's like a lot of those online instruction manuals I've read about ladies. That's, I've read a lot of those. and videos. I watch a lot of those too on how to deal with women like this. I'm not gonna do what those videos said though. So I'm gonna let her in because in order to get the achievement, you're about to get catfished. Yeah, I guess. I suppose that's true. So I'm gonna let her in, or your Russian bride just came from the mail. So I'm gonna let her in, okay? But I don't want to. I think it's just disrespectful to the hunter. Like, you know, if you want to have extramarital whatever, like, that's fine. Like, whatever, you know, like, a total respect if everybody's consenting and happy with that, okay? But I don't think the hunter's into that. From the sounds of it, okay? So, I have to tell your husband, what can he do? He's not worthy of me, that ape. That ape! That ape has a large gun, okay? But you're different. I think you know how to make a night unforgettable. All right, come on in. Come in. I'll be waiting for you, keeper, in the bedroom. Okay. Let's just, maybe we should just get back to work. You know, pick up the... Fuck. There's creepy stuff. What's going on outside? Those who were dead yesterday are standing on the roofs now. Those who were dead yesterday are standing on the roof now. It seems they are looking into the depths of the sea. How can you tell that when you're like a couple football fields away? Hold on. Need to make some popcorn for this. Ribbons are hanging on the tree. Someone hung them up after sunset, probably to remember the way. Okay. Lennon, give me strength. With the dog? You come to me, don't be shy, keeper. Come inside, close the door behind you. Let's turn off the light and have a little fun. Your husband. Forget about him. He's nothing and nobody compared to you. I have a wife and child. Then where are they? Why aren't they with you? They're afraid of you. They don't want to accept you, but I do. Okay. Have a nice time, ma'am. Stay safe. It's cold outside, you know. It's cold outside. Listen. Wow, we've really dropped in viewers. Apparently, people really wanted me to cut. wanted me to cut the trapper. Dude, the dog is just there. He's just hanging out. He's like, hey, what's going on around here? Yeah. So our wife has been nothing but supportive. She has been incredible. She hasn't complained about me not being home, even though the fucking end of the earth is happening. And she's been taking care of the kid while she's been sick. She 100% does not deserve to be cheated on. 100%. And that's what I'm going to say about that. Come in, the day team never returned from the thicket. The paths we discovered yesterday have already disappeared, replaced by new trees. I'm telling you, this forest is constantly changing. Noise, no response. The hum of the waves is replaced by a light song. The broadcast is once again filled with crackling. Ship signal received. Lighthouse, do you copy? Is the vessel operational? The engine's acting up a bit, otherwise manageable. Screw okay. The aurora's driving people mad. Many are on edge, but we're holding on. Okay, so where do they want to go? Civilian vessels should avoid restricted areas. Oh, okay, so civilian vessels avoid restricted areas. Oh, that's restricted. These are just dangerous. Why are they dangerous now? Designated scouting boat. So, like, where does he want to go? I'm assuming he wants to go to the ship, right? Like, maybe we got in trouble last time because it was too close to that circle. Yeah, I heard the lights go out. Because we can't go through here, because this, you can't see my finger. This is Outsmith right here. So we want to go there? Because it's a military vessel, it wants to go to the military zone. So I got another fine. Why, though? Incorrect navigation, C form. Other ships should be sent to ports according to the code on the call sign. Something about this one's not making sense to me. Because the call sign on the military boat didn't have letters. Like, it didn't have these letters. So I don't know where it wants to go. The monster got him in the stream. And the stream. Oh, I thought it was... Oh, shipping. Sorry. I thought it was something like that. Lighthouse, come in. Okay, this is a Philly vessel. Everything all right? We're holding on. A few people mentioned strange stream. It's probably just nerves. As a journey, the she's acting strange. The waves seem to match the rhythm of our engine. All right, cool. One that actually makes sense. So this isn't even the right lady. So you're suspicious. You're going to Mystic Point. You're going to the Slammer. So you're going here. So you're going to go... You can't go through here. So you have to go that way. Instructions received, heading to port, thanks for the help. Was that right? Well, I didn't get a fine, so. Lighthouse, come in. This is the Coast Guard, or rather Sheriff's Assistant speaking. We can't reach him. He went out to patrol the bay yesterday and didn't come back. Do you know anything about this? Yeah, he was going after the cultist guys. Yeah, he went after cultists. I hope he didn't follow them to the island. The military wants us to stay away from that area. They are up to something. Either way, I hope he gets in touch. Maybe it would have been better if you'd sent him back to Blackport. We already lost Captain Drake. Losing the sheriff, too, would be a big blow to the city. Have a good night. Okay, well, noted. Fishies. Fishies. God, they're so fucking impatient. Oh, hey, it's him. Hey there, man. Wet out here, huh? Yeah, it sure is. Big gulps, huh? Too much water and wind, and it's cold during the day. Now tell me, are you alone or not? You should put something on. Wouldn't be so cold then. Why don't you come in and warm up a bit? You should put something on. Then it wouldn't be so cold. So y'all in here staying warm together, huh? Y'all could use some sun out there, sitting in this little shack like that. But I'll be back, check in on you, see how you're holding up. All right, thanks. Okay, knock it off. I admit I might have jumped a little. Oh, you're still here. Keeper. I hit it so I wouldn't get in the way. Everything. Okay, you're still just hanging out here? I don't know. You can stay as long as you want, pal. We're friends. Just don't murder me. That's all I ask. Please don't murder me. Leave my penny alone. Need to go check on the wound, but it got in my pocket. No, I went in there and she was like, "Come on in." She was in there. She was like, "Come on in here, and I can show you a great time." And I was like, "Okay, ma'am, thank you," and then I left. Creeks, electric humming, Dr. Popov. We got a repeat a reply to the signal sent to 1407. 3 short pulses, then a pause, then metal scraping. Signal received. We just a regular crew. The point is, see here, ease. I don't get what you need. Drones, please hurry. We must be at the harbor. How's the sea? The water, it's everywhere. That's true. The water is everywhere. BY, DGS, Michael. Okay, it's not even the right person. Alright, so you can go through that little slot right there. That's what it wants, right? Mystic Point, a suspicious vessel is good. Okay. Have fun. Route accepted. Alright, just in case we're missing any... Yep. Lennon, I gotta say, it's been a crazy night. Center code P42, but it's making like a reverse storm. I don't understand. Don't open the door. Don't open the door. Ship signal received. Lighthouse D copy. Is your shipping good condition? It's strange, very strange. One thing breaks than another. Yeah. Hard to say. The crew is tense. Something's acting a little off. But with all the madness, yeah. Okay, so again, if I get fined again, I don't understand why. Because I can't get it wrong from... Am I, like, putting them through danger areas? Is that what I keep getting hit with? Because this right here is the military zone. There is no letter. Right. Other ships need to be sent to the ports according to call sign. It doesn't actually say what to do. Oh, the call sign's right here. Oh. Okay, so PT... Other ships should be sent to ports according to call. Okay, so it's suspicious. So PT... Okay, so this one doesn't even have a PT. So this should go to suspicious? Okay, Jesus Christ. Oh, PTCW. Oh, CW. Okay, so she's going to Blackboard. Okay, now it all makes sense. I totally missed that. Sorry, I'm sure people have been screaming it at the screen, thinking I'm some kind of dumbass. Sorry, that was my bad. Coordinates received. Okay, no fine that time. We got it. Girls just wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. Yeah. I'm just going to go back to work while the evil tentacle monster's in here. An unexpected musical greeting. The sound fades away, leaving only static. Ship signal received. Do you hear? I don't get what you need. Groans and screams. Please hurry. We must be at the harbor. Anything suspicious? They wore human skin and marched in formation. They filled the decks. They kept coming. God, they'll replace us all. Well, you know, man, this is totally messed up because this is a military thing, and the military people don't give me this. So you're already in bad. You're going to the slammer, bud. Sorry here. So you're going to Mystic Point. So you're going to go all the way over here, up. Have fun in the slammer. Unspeakable phrases. Oh, that's nice. Listen, I might not be perfect, but at least I'm not intentionally letting evil inside the city. So I tell him, is the valve open? And he goes, wait, this is supposed to be. Laughter. You're leaving reception range. Repeat your heading. Ship signal. Lighthouse, come in. This is Jonathan Price from the Swift. We have wounded on board. We were attacked by cultists near the island. Quickly, guide us to the carrier. We need a medic. You were near that island. Yeah, this is the... Was he the sheriff? I don't know if the sheriff ever actually gave us his name. Yeah, yes. I know I've seen this guy's name before. Yes, we were assigned that sector for patrol. The cultists didn't wait long and attacked us immediately. We weren't ready. Anyone killed? Yes, they sank 3 boats. 3 boats? God damn. 15 people were dead. We tried to fight back, but we didn't expect to be attacked at all. Check the documents. Yeah, so this guy needs to go to the carrier. So boom, boom, boom. Copy that, Lighthouse. Proceeding to the harbor. You know, we haven't seen the kid for a while. Yeah, and the nanny was looking for the kid. That smell. She's here, isn't she? I hate you so much. If you so much as touched her. She tried to seduce... Yo, bro, she tried. She doesn't need you anymore. Do you see the size of that gun? She tried to seduce me. No, that's not possible. Darling, come back to me, please. Let's go home. Come inside and talk to yourself. Leave her alone. She doesn't want to be with you. Give her time and she'll come back to you. There's clearly something cooking her brain. Coming inside. Wait, I can do that? All right. Thanks. Yeah, dude, she's your wife. Just don't, leave any bloodstains on the floor, please. We have enough of a problem with that already. Thanks for letting us talk, Keeper. Turns out we never really thought about how important it is to listen to each other. What a fool I've been. What'd y'all decide? The island's too small for us, Keeper. We figured it's time to move on. We're headed to Black Fort. They say it's surrounded by thick woods. It's true. I think we'll find our place there. We'll help the locals deal with it. Things finally good between the two. Oh, you bet. I think one day we'll even go hunting together. That's some real adrenaline. Oh, look at that. She chilled out. Keeper, I'm sorry. It's just when he's not around, I'm not myself. I go kind of crazy, but now everything's going to be all right. I ain't the catch of the day anymore. You're still mighty handsome. Thank you. But just look at him. He's perfect. That's what I'm saying. Like, you look at that guy, and she made it sound like that guy was a wimp. That guy could strangle a bear with his bare hands. You see, this, like, you just know that if I had pursued her or whatever, I would be murdered. Hope things go well for you. Yeah, oh, believe me, I'm going to make sure we stick together from now on. Sometimes talking things out is all it takes. Yeah! 100%. You can't have the dog, though. The dog is mine. I'm going to pet the dog. There you go. See, doggy's mine. You can't have it. We need a name for the dog, guys. What's the dog's name? I think a spooky thing happened. I didn't even see it. I think I might have missed it. Antenna's out. Static interference. Music can be heard on this frequency. The notes fade into white noise. Emergency broadcast has been contaminated. Last recorded activity, 3 movements at 0.5 seconds while visual contact is lost. I repeat, do not blink. Maintain line of sight until Team Unintelligible arrives. Yeah, well, I'm looking for the ship's frequency. Maybe it should turn on the frequency correctly. Please, never lose hope, never doubt, never tire, and never become discouraged. Do not be afraid. Hello, can you hear me? Please send coordinates. Is this still operational? Engine's acting up a bit, otherwise manageable. Could be better. Alright, so you are ACW DRP. Okay, so neither one of those are on the thing? Wait. ACW? And then DRP. So that is suspicious? Because it's not on here? So I guess you're going to Mystic Point. I admit, this night's kind of confusing me, so if I get a bunch of fines, I'm sorry guys, if you're watching this and you're like, wow, this guy's stupid as hell. Okay, yeah, I don't know why I got that. I'm usually pretty good with these things. This one's throwing me for a loop. Keeper. You couldn't even bring yourself to offer the Lighthouse a sacrifice, then what are you worth? Are you ready to be the sacrifice yourself? No way I'm going to listen to you. This power will help me get rid of you. No way I'm not going to listen to you. Naive Keeper. You think you're in control here? This lighthouse is mine. Mine. You'll die like a rat. Just wait till I get out. Step away from the desk. Did I die? Hi, Keeper. I made it. You didn't use the seal. That means we still have a chance. Okay, you see, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you do what the dark entity wants to say? You can't see his eyes, by the way. Like, even in the daylight, you can see his eyes a little bit better. Somebody made a comment about that once. Hurry, he's trying to break through to our reality. You don't have much time, Keeper. What should I do? For 9 days, we gathered strength to break free. Now you can seal him at the Lighthouse. Take this seal. My nanny drew it for me. Draw it on the glass of the lighthouse tower, and everything will work out. Thank you. You'll do great, Keeper. Climb up the lighthouse tower, draw the seal, and you can seal him in the basement. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna believe him. All right. Thank you, strange child, who didn't come in to help me do this. I guess I'll go do this by myself. Okay. Bye. All right, Drake. I might die here in a second, but it was good knowing you, man. A silhouette is seen through the light reflected by the lens. It's trapped in the reflection. Stare into the... No, let's not stare into that light. Let's just draw the seal. Once the seal is completed, the silhouette begins to fade. The lighthouse is free. The dark entity has been sealed in the basement. Hell yeah, guys! We did it! Time to take a little rest. Oh, that's nice. Hell yeah! We are not worshiping ancient Chthonian gods. We did it again. We did it again, guys. We saved the city. Nice. It is nice. And we didn't get laid. What a day. We didn't succumb to the vile temptress. I managed to set everything. By the way, this book is made like crap. Look at that. That's a bad seal on the thing. I managed to get everything set up. It took some time, but I think I figured out what I need. Energy. According to the calendar I found in one of the books from the Elder, there will be a powerful aurora borealis in 3 days. If I charge the mark at that moment, I will be able to open a passage large enough to cross to the other side. I feel that this power is close. It's all connected. I'm about to find its source and transfer it to my lab under the lighthouse. If I succeed, this may be the last entry in this diary. Okay. Nice. Yeah, the dog is everywhere. Oh, hey, kid. I like your raincoat. The time is near. You must leave them here. I can't do this alone. They have to be with me. Take anything else. Just leave me their photo. I can't do this alone. You've been alone for a long time. They have to be with me. Anger won't help you. Let it go. I take everything else, just leave me their photo. If they're gone, you remain. If you're gone, only darkness remains. Can I move on? Of course you can. The light will keep you safe, Keeper. Farewell. Move on. Daddy, I can't leave you here. I can't do this without you. Please come back to me. Please come back to me. Mom, I want to be with Daddy so much. Me too, sweetheart. But we need to stay here so Daddy can succeed. I can't do this without you. But I wasn't running away at all. We're always with you as long as you remember and think of us. I can't leave you here. Darling, it's alright. You can't stop the world from turning. I'll protect Mom. I have to go. Believe in yourself. Go to the light. Sending you 100 kisses. And I'm hugging you really, really tight. Set off on your journey. Well, I'll have the dog. I got that going for me. Talks about infinity only on Lucky Podcast. Talks about infinity only on Lucky Podcast. It's a Rocky the podcast. Thank you very much for the follow, Argus Officialty. Argus Officialty. Thank you very much for the follow, man. I appreciate that. All right, that's really bright. This achievement hasn't been unlocked. Okay, so. Really worked out. Darken inside the Lighthouse Tower. All 3 captains of the Pluto copies left and returned home. The cars go fit to save them. Yeah. So, Do I not have a family anymore? Hello, sir. I like your gun. Good evening, Keeper. I was sent to deliver supplies for you. Thank you. Leadership is planning a special operation at sea, and they'll need your help. Okay. What kind of special operation? The cultists attacked our boats. They did. They definitely did do that. And closed off an entire area to the military. Leadership tried to resolve it peacefully, but the envoy vessel disappeared. Tonight we're sending in troops and possibly a few missiles. Yeah, I don't know, like, what you're expecting to do against the military. Like, if you don't have access to a giant fish monster or something right now, you might want to, I don't know, consider the potential consequences. Like, considered military 2 now. Negative. The Lighthouse remains a civilian institution. Please just do your job. New orders will come from the carrier tonight. My squad will be in the village. Intel says the cultists have connections. Yeah, brother, I can see that. Technically, I'm not supposed to, but here, take a look. I've got some stuff from the city. Maybe something will catch your eye. I need... Look at the captain's cap! Give this person a sturdy helm and will conquer the sea. I think I need one more painting, and I think I'm good. I'm buying that hat. Ain't nobody stopping me from buying that hat. A strong espresso. Okay. This guy's just got a little bit of everything, man. Anything else? Understood. Good luck at work, Keeper. Good luck to your work as well. I am the captain now. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. I'm going to go fish. We got a lot of stuff we got to do. Things are getting crazy. Okay, so the boy was saying I have to leave my family. Now the family went to the to a different town, and they said that the radio might not have the range for us to talk. So if I try and message them, they may not answer. But is that because I've abandoned them, or they've abandoned me, or is it just because of the fact that, you know, electronics and stuff don't work? So obviously we're doing a loyalty to the family run, because I didn't cuck my wife or like give in to the temptations of murdering Chief when the monster said I should kill him. Like, I think maybe I would play this game again and just do all evil, you know? Because it seems like all the people you let inside of the Lighthouse are good people. Another follow. You know, this thing says I only have 3 people watching. I have a feeling that's not right. Thank you very much for the follow, Coco Hushibo. Thank you very much. Man, we're having a dynamite time, huh? I don't know if I might do it for like YouTube or something. Maybe I would do that for a YouTube thing, but I don't think I would do it for. I don't think I would play this game again for Twitch. There's a lot of stuff I can play. That's for sure. Come in, Lighthouse. This is Tempest sending you the latest news from the city today. Tempest is preparing for a special operation at sea. Yeah, brother, give it to him. Give those cultists what for. Show them the might of the U.S. Navy. Naval Command has announced a special military operation at Blackfoot Harbor aimed at neutralizing the threat from the mysterious island and restoring a safe shipping route. Citizens are advised to stay indoors, keep their radios on, and prepare for possible evacuation. Relief aid distribution points for water and medical supplies will open at Ridge Square and the North Pier 2 hours before the operation begins. Citizens are urged not to leave shelter unless absolutely necessary. Please get ready and activate the Lighthouse. Why is the operation necessary? Cultists pose a threat to the city. They're attacking our vessels. If we don't suppress them now, the consequences could be severe. That's true. Is the city in danger? Negative. The operation zone is outside the harbor. Let's hope for the best. I believe dealing with the cultists won't be an issue. I'll call you as soon as your shift begins. End of transmission. Guys, this is crazy. Thank you very much for the follow, guys. You guys have been dynamite today. so rapidly, the podcast. Thank you for the follow, Rehanner2Y5V. Thank you very much for the follow, man. I say person. I don't know if you're a man. I appreciate it. Thank you. I meant man as in like the neutral kind of man, you know. I might be doing okay. I'm gonna put it that way. I'm the captain now. I think we're doing okay on supplies. I think we're doing okay on supplies. I think this place is better stocked than my own house. Get more soup. And then we got like that super espresso, I think. Yeah. This is the super espresso. It's got the little magic eye there. Let's put that right there. So that's in case we really need some energy. Let's put that there. I feel like as long as you kind of like drink a coffee and eat some soup or whatever, you don't do too bad. It's a Rack News podcast. All right, let's make sure there's no evil. Release the evil. The forest seems frozen. The trees don't move. Even the birds have disappeared. In the distance, there is a small camp. It looks like a military. Okay, so the military really set up. A group of soldiers has landed right in the center of the village. The cultists are nowhere to be seen. Okay. Where is that painting we bought? Usually the paintings pop up like around here. Hooray! We did it! Okay, I must have hung it on the wall, didn't even realize what it was. Okay, so we gotta check the basement to see if the Eldritch Horror is hanging out. Okay. We'll adjust that in a second. Good doggy. Now, dog, if this man attacks, I don't know who this is. I don't know who that guy is. If this guy attacks me, I want you to bite him. Oh no! Hey, no! Let me out. Looks like you missed. Oh, maybe this is the old keeper. Oh my god, guys, you're blowing my mind here. This is awesome. Thank you very much for the follow. Now you're the one who's trapped. The podcast. Thank you very much for the follow, Pizza Dude 321855. Thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying Lighthouse, or this isn't Lighthouse Keeper, that's a different game entirely. This is Static Dread. Hope you guys are really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Looks like you miscalculated something. Think you're the smart one, huh? You'll never save your family without me. Now you're the one who's trapped. I'll find a way out. I've always found a way to get back at those who have wronged me. Yeah, good for you, man. Well, I hope you like to be in the dark. You watch him. You be a good boy. Oh. Hey, fisherman, I know we're friends and all that. Don't go in the basement. There's an ancient, terrible evil of incomprehensible. Yeah, a lot of incomprehensible evil going on downstairs. Just stay up there. God bless you, Keeper. Heretic's a raging Keeper. Watch those ships. You got it, man. The dog is eternal. This is a cider. I'm going to be drinking on the job. Hell yeah. Okay. Family. 237. Interference. Come in. Family. Someone answer me. Is anyone home? Hello. Okay, so they can't hear me. That just means we gotta work. They can't abandon me. I'm captain. I'm the captain now. I'm the captain of this here lighthouse. What the? Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is that? Please accept the instructions. Military ships should be guided to their designated attack zone according to the call sign. Cultist vessels should be sent to any military attack zone. Civilian ships should be guided to any available ports, avoiding military zones. What's going on? Please, I don't have time. I need to coordinate the troops. It looks like the cultists are fighting back. I'm not authorized to disclose attack. Yeah, okay. Instructions accepted. Pay close attention to the attack plan on the map. The attack plan is strictly confidential. Keep that in mind. We're all counting on you, Keeper. End of transmission. So why would you come to the door? Okay, so that is going to be correct. Cultist specialists should be sent to the military attack zone, which I guess is there. Civilian ships should be guided to any available ports. Don't go through danger zones. You guys got it. Yeah, keep it up, guys. Flashes of shells illuminate the forest. The military camp is empty. They are probably in the village now or dead. Oh, that's nice. Machine gun fire and loud screams are heard from the village. It seems the military is fighting the mutants. You know, all this is happening, and I'm just, that's a very big tentacle. Sure. Hi. Keeper, do you really think these soldiers can stop us? I don't know, man. We bring a new world, a new order for humanity. They bring only death and ruin. You know, man, you look like you might have some kind of skin infection. What's the thing? Hey, I like your tentacles. You think they want to protect the harbor? No, they want to protect their precious weapon. What happened to you? The great old one has revealed new facets of existence to me, Keeper. I no longer bound to my shell. I can live forever under his gaze. What weapon? A nuclear-armed submarine. It sank near the island of the Great Old One. Okay, well, cultists shouldn't have access to a nuclear weapon. They want that weapon. They want to destroy the New World. You know, I kind of want to destroy the New World. How do you know all this? They came to us, demanded we leave. They threatened us. We do not tolerate threats. The island is sacred. The uninitiated have no place here. Well, what do you want from me? Somebody say it, you love me, or watch your podcast. That is a big tentacle. Holy shit, another follower. Guy. Or, sorry, person. You could be a lady. Trowel Battler 59. Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Pull up a chair. Enjoy Static Dread. We're having a great time. You control the seas. Make sure their ships vanish into the fog. No. Boop. We can't accept that their old world is falling apart. You know, it's a shame because I'm a part of that old world, so I'm not sure what side you think I'm going to be on, but if they're not stopped, they'll destroy everything just to keep it from changing. And then I just shut the door. Okay, well, you know, that's fine, I guess. You know, we're having a good time. Okay, well, you know, I'm just gonna, that's fine. Okay, hey man, that's cool. Alright, that was a good talk. Oh, you know how it is. Oh, the power's probably out. Or just, turn that back on. Oh, the lights are out, that's fun. I'm losing my mind. Okay, Eternal Darkness is here. Open yourself to the Darkness Keeper. You must be with us. Give us the Lighthouse, or give me someone at the Lighthouse, and you'll be allowed to continue to work. Make your choice. I won't sacrifice anyone. I have no one left. Choose the Sacrifice Keeper. Take the old fisherman. Take the pastor. Take Captain Drake. Take the dog! Yeah, take the pastor. Oh, but the cat. Yeah, take the pastor. Seems like his faith won't save him. Your will has been heard, Keeper. You have made your offering to the many-faced darkness, and now you may wake up. Okay, so if you lose your mind, people start getting eaten. think we might need this. Okay. We're recovering. That is the light? Oh, Jesus. Okay. He fell asleep at work. The ship didn't receive navigation. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. What do you want me to do? And the sleep voices, please, we're under missile fire. Debris is falling on us. Someone help us. Navigation lights activated. Assign watch, crackling and static. At first I thought it was the neighbors. The knocking always steady. 1, 2, pause. Again, 1, 2. I moved to another city, but they're still knocking. I asked the doctor. He said it was anxiety, but one day I knocked in response, and it replied. Right in rhythm, only now it knocks on the kitchen. Come in, soldier. Response. You're nearly out of time. Return to base. Come in. Jesus Christ. I don't know how I'm going to make it through. Keeper. Quick, let me in. Come on in. Okay, thank you. Lennon, keep me safe. I can't tell if the lights are on because I'm going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs here. The authorities have called off the search for the missing mayor of the Marrows. New elections have been scheduled late at night. A stranger's vessel crashed into the city shore. No casualties reported. The Yowie sat at the table first. The table empty, no food, no dishes. I brought him food, play after play. He ate in silence, didn't chew, just swallowed, no emotion, no pulse. When I asked him if he was full, he smiled for the first time and said more softly, more. Hands were trembling, spoon was shaking, and he just stared, no blinking, no breathing. What's happening to people? This place is going fucking crazy. Run a fire, get us out of here now. We passed a few sunken vessels. We've got survivors on board. Any wounded? Everything's okay, still alive. Is the ship holding up? We're all right. But please bring us to the port fast. Okay, so this is a civilian vessel. Civilian ship should be guided to any available ports, avoiding military zones. Okay, so we got to avoid the military zones. So we should bring them to Black Fort. Good luck, man. I'm going to drink this beer. I think I deserve it. I don't think that's how lights work. I really don't. I don't think that's how those work. Attention, air raid alarm. Proceed to the nearest bomb shelter. The siren is interrupted by interference. We're moving out towards the enemy. Please send coordinates. Any issues with equipment? Strange, very strange. One thing breaks on another. Hard to say. The crew is... Yep. Check documents. Okay, you're good. So you are call sign LN. Zone 4. You are going to that area over there. No. Godspeed. Coordinate. Thank you very much for the follow. Jam Gamer 60. Thank you very much. It's kind of gotten a little crazy. Please, never, never lose hope, never doubt, never tire, never become discouraged. Don't ever be afraid! Thank you very much for the follow. I love Farina20. Thank you very much for the follow. It is going tits up here in Static Dreadland. Call sign, hydraulic issue resolved, ready for maneuver in 10 minutes. We have 18 people aboard and 6 are guests. 2 guests? And now's not a good time to be going on vacation. Alpha team reporting in. We are pinned down by cultists between the cliffs. We need to get out. Damn it, those aren't cliffs. Those are tentacles. Okay? Please hurry. They're moving towards us. Get us out of here. Tentacles. Damn, there must be so many of them. They're everywhere. Hurry up. We need navigation. How many are there? Destroyer and a dozen attack buoys. Please hurry. Please get us out of this trap. So, what? Okay, so GS. Okay, so this just means civilian cult. This might be a cultist vessel then? Because it doesn't have GF, aircraft carrier Tempest. Okay, so they gotta go. I don't know if that's right. We received. Form received. We'll try to make it out. Okay, that was okay. So if it's got to be precise. So that was probably a cultist. Long hum, I hear your thoughts. Yeah, sorry to hear it. Melody's broadcasting. Throw it back. Throw it back! Throw it back! This is Bloomfield, any issues with equipment, everything's in order. We're running diagnostics. Could be better. Check documents. Call sign 135. Okay, so landing craft. So this must be a cultist vessel? Cultist vessels should be sent to any military attack zones. Civilian ship. So it's not civilian. Military ships should be guided to their designated attack zones according to their call sign. So this call sign 135 is not on WCW. Oh, I see it. Zone 1. Okay, so you want to go to Zone 1. So you want to go like right there. Good luck. Yes, sir, out. Okay, I did get a fine. Someone's at my friggin' door. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, there's nobody at my door, actually. I'm just crazy. Romantic music, he could barely see her. The light was as faint as the fabric slipping off her shoulder. She moved steadily as if time itself slowed around her, and he simply adapted, not knowing who was leading the dance. All that remained was symmetry and that barely visible current between them. Things have been going a little crazy. Lighthouse, come in. This is Swift. Hurry. Okay, it's Swift again. Damn, I can't believe a bunch of cultists actually managed to fight back. Keeper, it's them. The ones who attacked us. The ones trying to take back their weapons. We gotta push them out of the harbor. Give us the ship and the aircraft carrier, and then we'll stop. All we wanted was to protect our island. You can't trust them. Interference crackling. Creeper, hurry up. Get us to the carrier. We need to resupply. You're losing? They're faster on the water. They've got weapons, and these aren't normal weapons. Yeah, I can tell by the tentacle. What are you hiding on the island? Screw that. There's a submarine loaded with nukes. It sank 10 days ago. We can't let the cultists get their hands on those. Did you attack the cultists first? They wouldn't let us through. We had no choice. We tried to talk, but that elder would... Like, I give a crap who attacked who first. Alright, you're trying to get to the military. Oh, yeah, you want me to... No, they're not dying. You guys are going to be A-okay. GSS-30. Okay. That's where they go. I did this last time and I got a penalty. Receive the form. Trying to get out now. Why are you knocking on my door while the fucking apocalypse is happening? My God. Where is that soldier? What? Keeper, it's Misty. Jackie, he's changed so much I tried to accept what he's become, but I just couldn't. The scales, the worship of their god, oh, this mark is like a key. I managed to steal it from the island. Hide it in the lighthouse. What did you see on the island? Lots of dead people, wreck ships, the dead, please, not now, it's hard to think about. They're all mutating. It's more than mutating, they're finally, they fully transformed, changed. You saw Jackie, I can't even find the words. You made it off the island? I wouldn't say they held me there. I just said no to the change. Jackie said I just needed time and I'd accept their God. But I don't want that. I see what he's become. He's lost himself. He stopped caring about me. All he cares about now is that God of his. Keeper, please. I want to stay at the lighthouse. It feels like the only safe place in the whole harbor. Yeah, come on in, man. Thank you, Keeper. I won't be in the way. Yeah, no, no. Don't mind my eyeballs not working properly anymore. Yeah, I hear it. Where the hell did the soldier go? That looks bad. Huh. That looks like it might not be going great for humanity. Where is the soldier? He's not in there. He's not in here. Is he in the friggin' basement? Okay, alright. Oh, I barely made it out of there. What happened to the village? At some point, they just started running out of their houses and attacking us. They aren't humans. They could knock a person back 10 meters with a single blow. They ripped Miller's head off, clean off. Even while he was gunning them down, they tore him apart. Hold on a second. Let me turn the light on. The light is on. Okay. What were we doing in the village? We were supposed to keep things under control, make sure the locals didn't try anything against the ships in the harbor. We didn't expect it to be so bloody. God, how do I calm down? Can I have your rifle? I'm all out of ammo. It's only good as a blunt object now. Ain't got nothing left to defend myself with. Damn, I'm such a coward. Now, bro, I would say you're fine. Thank you for letting me in. Tell me what you saw on the island. It's not a natural place. It's like a temple. I've never seen anything like that architecture. Inside, it's covered in drowned bodies. Some just brought in, some already starting to move. The ones that change, they get up and start walking. Oh, it's Blackport in big trouble. They have no idea. They're not afraid of death because they're already dead. I think we better just run, get as far away from them as we can. Okay, now all of us... It is getting real hard to see. The light hurts your eyes. Stay in the dark. The door's locked, but the round hole looks like a lock. It's the same size as the mark from the great old one. Insert it? Something clicks inside and the lock opens. Keeper. Oh, hey, it's the darkness. You finally made it here. Did you cause the aurora? I am but a fragment of the power that the aurora carries sealed within the pages. Deprived of meaning, locked behind a barrier. I'm sorry about the stupid beat, guys. Your bedroom trying to get your pants. Protecting your lighthouse from the hordes of the great old one. Is the darkness dangerous because of you? The stronger the light, the darker the shadows, Keeper. As long as you resist it, it will keep closing in on you. Accept the darkness, feed it, and you will feel better. How do I get rid of you? The aurora is about to shadow this reality, and the barrier can be dispelled. Give me the old keeper that you sealed at the lighthouse. Let me enjoy my sweet vengeance, and I shall grant your wish. I can bring your family back or end the aurora, whatever you want. Give me his soul. I like the glowy Cthulhu statue. That's nice. That's cool. You better leave my damn pants alone. I paid good money for those pants. Alright, I think I might be pretty close to out of brain food. Come in, Lighthouse. This is Admiral Hawthorne. Tempest. The cultists have counterattacked and boarded the vessel. We cannot put up effective resistance. Evacuate. Please accept this fax. It is the frequency of the automated system of the submarine. You must transmit the warhead detonation codes. The warheads must not... It's supposed to blow up the entire harbor. Codes. Sharp metallic screech. Look out the window. Jesus Christ. Okay, nuclear Armageddon's happening. I'm glad somebody could stop on by. Jesus. Hey, boy. I want to take you somewhere. Yeah, where are we going, buddy? He won't get in the way now, and we can do what needs to be done. I'm just supposed to trust you. I've got so many... I got a lot of questions. Just find the third journal. Good luck. Can I go? Oh, I can climb this one. Things don't seem to be going too good for humanity right now. There's the third journal. Okay. It looks like an Oblivion gate from Oblivion. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here. This is the third diary. The last one he will still be able to write. You're probably wondering what happened to him. I mean, not really. It sounds like he became an evil monster thing that lives in my basement. Okay, after all that, this is going to take a little nap. As the manuscript said, the aurora is here. I was prepared. I used a lens and several seals to focus this power into the lamp. It seems to have worked. Everything around me darkened. The lighthouse began to exist in several planes at once, and it seems that this affected the aurora too. This affected the aurora too. It began to vibrate and intensify. The seals began to glow in response, and I found myself on the other side. Here I found an old room and several sheets of paper. I will use them as my new diary. I feel that the truth is close. I just need to go a little further. It seemed to work. Everything around me darkened. The last began to exist several planes at once, and it seems that this affected the aurora too. It began to vibrate. I used a lens and several seals. Okay, so if that's the case, then the aurora must react to something going on with the lighthouse, which means that potentially there's a way to use it to, like, turn it off? I'm sorry we had to sacrifice the pastor. This needs to go. Yeah, I'm coming. Jesus Christ. I had a rough night. Okay, great. Hey, cultist. Hey! Unfortunately, the soldiers who'd set up camp near the village won't be able to deliver you supplies anymore. Here, we are prepared to take care of you. So that is one of those mushrooms that really helped my brain out. Sure. Thank you. A wise decision. We are watching your lighthouse. The great old one is about to awaken and a new world will dawn. I'm certain there will be a place for you in it. Well, that's nice. What is this cult do? Soon the great old one will raise from the depths, awakened by the aurora. And the world will be forever changed. We must prepare it for this transformation. Did you kill all the soldiers? They wanted to destroy the island and the sacred obelisk of the great old one. We could not allow that. They seek to stop the world from changing. Are you watching me? When the time comes, the Keeper will show the way to a new world. So it was written in the sacred book, hidden in the world between worlds. Which I guess is the one that I found, right? Maybe? Maybe? You have an important role, and we cannot argue that, Keeper. Okay, thank you. We are watching you, Keeper. Okay, thank you. Did you fish? Even brought up thing and a hog. Thank you. So, did you go out there and, like, start fishing? Did you see, like, a bunch of giant tentacles? Like, you know, flailing around in the sky. Did that like happen? Did you notice any of that? I'm gonna put this on. Yeah, this is really good for brain. Although it might unlock dark, terrible secrets inside of me or something like that. You know, might turn me into a friggin'. Oh, God. Come in, Keeper. My name is Hugh Bennington. Okay, Hugh Bennington. Somebody said something about Hugh Bennington. God knows I don't remember what it is. And I'm running this town now. Those dome-headed freaks managed to take down the pride of the American fleet, and now they want my city. I read about it in the paper and decided not on my watch, you bastards. Defense. The fleet suffered a heavy defeat. The aircraft carrier Tempest sank, and Blackport Harbor was left without naval cover. Oh, I didn't even say thank you to the previous follower. By the way, thank you very much for the follow, Muhammad A. Bazaar 45. Oh, you're kind of like the crazed Arab Muhammad Abdul Al-Hazared or whatever, the guy that wrote the Necronomicon. I don't know. Why do I know these off the top of my head? Like, that's bad. But I know that much Lovecraft off the top of my head. And then thank you very much for the follow, Gabriel Bennett, 11. Thank you very much. Man, how many followers we got? We only have 3 people watching. Is there like some kind of error going on my thing? It says there's only 2 people watching. How is that possible? Anyway, the city council announced full mobilization. Barricades are to be built at the waterfront, anti-tank emplacements to be installed in the streets, and schools to be converted into medical centers. Citizens are ordered to stock up on water and stay close to the underground shelters, while volunteers for the construction of the defense lines are expected at the former Port Administration building. You're running the city. Yes, I've gathered civilians, military, and remnants of the Coast Guard and Sheriff's men. We decided to put an end to this once and for all. We've been hunting down cultists all day. And we hanged, every last one in this town square. Black Fort is the dock of our Lord and Savior. And I'll personally make sure it stays that way. I might have accidentally killed a pastor with a dark power, so I'm sorry about that. What about the administration, local governments? When dark times come, you have to be strong. Those pitiful politicians only get in the way. So we sent them all home. My boys know how to protect Black Fort, and we will. Can you help find my family? I'll ask my people to say where they might have gone. After what happened yesterday, it's hard to blame folks for leaving their homes, but it's only going to get worse from here. Are you staying with me all night? Of course not. I've still got plenty to do, Keeper, but I had to meet you to tell you that Hugh Bennington is counting on you. Together we'll protect our city. That's all for me. Activate the lighthouse, and this young fella here will be working with you. All right. Well, that's good. Everything seems dark. It's not just me, right? You know, we need some Jesus going on around here these days. Okay. Fish. We definitely need fish. Real bad. Okay, it's not just me. It's just really dark. Thought it went under. We could really use some brain fish right now. Ernie, am I doing a good job? I feel like I'm not doing a good job. I suppose that's true. I don't think I can get the static to go away. I think that I was going through my brain food thinking that it was brain damage, but it might not be. It might just be a lovely little visual indication that the world is falling apart. You know, I hope the courier's okay. I mean, if he got on a boat to go to Europe right now, sheesh. Okay, so a nuclear submarine just exploded in the port, right? Like that just happened. Are we not worried about nuclear fallout here or anything? Am I not? Thanks, Ernie. I appreciate that. Are we not worried about calling out through the fallout, baby? Go ahead, light that bomb. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Call out through the fallout, baby. I need many fishies, please. I'm starting to think my money might not have a lot of value in the New World Order. Alright. You guys just hanging out? Oh, I barely made it up. So you're just going to live here now, okay. Thanks for doing this thing. Okay, so you can only go through that at night. Talks about and city, you a welcome podcast. Tune in, talks about and city, you a welcome podcast. Happy the podcast. Thank you very much for the follow, Mr. Thug89438. I really appreciate that. When your white count is getting higher, hurry, don't delay. Make those radiation burns go away. Is it 270? It's 270. 237. 237. Chromium 19. And I follow. Think about your hero when you're at ground zero. Think about your hero when you're at ground zero. Quiet noise. Someone respond. Daddy, I love you so. Oh my God, they answered. Daddy, I love you so much. Sweetie? Someone please respond. Please, where are you? Can you hear me? So they could hear me momentarily? Alright. Enough of this. I'm the captain, damn it. And I need to act like it. I got 137 bucks. I got Vladimir Lenin hanging out. I got a big cobweb. What else could a man need? Alright, let's get food ready. It is a very good song, yes. Yeah, so Kara and I were playing Fallout 76 today, because she's really been getting into Fallout lately, because of the show. And, actually, I played it the first week it came out, and it was not good. It was not a good game. It felt very empty, and it was not a very well put together game. I thought the concept was very interesting, but I think they flubbed it. But since I've gone back, and I have to say, it is significantly better now. It actually feels like a Fallout game because there's like people walking around and stuff. It was good. I actually really enjoyed it. I don't have problems staying awake. I just need brain food. I got plenty of stuff to keep me awake. Alright, let's see what fresh version of hell we got going on now. There are just tentacles doing stuff over there. I was going to say, I hear whispers. Black Corp here, Keeper. We have absolutely no idea what to expect. The military's been defeated. The cultists are gaining strength. After last night's attack, we need to help all the survivors, sending instructions for tonight. Who is this Hugh? He owns the meat factory on the edge of town. He used to help the sheriff, and when Tempest went down, he stepped out onto the town square and slit the throat of one of the cultists in front of everyone like a pig. There you go. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. You trust this local militia? What choice do we have? Sure, these patrols look more like bandits. They'll pick a fight over anything. They search homes without a warrant, sometimes harass women, but we've got no one else left. What if the cultists attack the town? We'll do our best to fight back. Their strength is at sea. I think it'll be harder for them in the city, otherwise they'd have overrun us already. That's true. Alright, check the depth chart and guide ships according to their size. Okay. Guide suspicious ships to Blighted Reef for inspection, and other ships must be guided to their destination port. If the port is unreachable, guide them to Black Port. Check the depth chart. Okay. Guide suspicious ships to Blighted Reef. Right. We believe in you, Keeper. Glad somebody does. Oh my god, okay. Alright, so this is all pretty deep stuff. You just can't do this around, that's like Mystic Point area. Oh, I hear somebody walking around. That's nice. A shaggy creature stands among the trees. It looks greedily at the light of the lighthouse. Okay. The statue's eyes seem to be glowing. The corpses are lying on the ground. Stakes have military helms have been placed around the village. Okay. Alright, I'm going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. The ship's waiting for my signal? Yeah, that's nice. Get out of here. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Hey, did you hear what the guys are saying? Hugh wants to take over the whole city now. They say he's gathering everyone who's interested in new opportunities. Me and the guys from Block 7 are going to the port today. They say there will be military warehouses to take. Alright, so he's a criminal. The air is filled with music. The frequency fades away. Lighthouse, we're approaching. Everything alright? We're holding on. A few people mentioned strange dreams. It's probably just nerves. Course is steady, but feels like we're being pulled, nudged off course. Check it out. It's okay. So, Caleb 213-582-8200 sounds good. Call sign HZ81LB. Okay, that's good. Draft is 21. Actually, it's funny because that's a thing in 1120. 21. Okay, so you have to go through deep. So if you can't go through, here. To Marshport. Okay, so other ships must be guided to the port is unreachable. Guide them to Blackport. So I think that works. Because they're 21, so they have to go. They can't go through here. I think that's what it's trying to teach me to do, is not to do that. Alright, man. Good luck. Thank you, Lighthouse. We're on the way. Lights on the harbor in sight. Okay, somehow fucked that up. The ship entered a restricted zone. Are there restricted zones? What? Keeper. It's cheap. Those damn bandits, they fired me and put some fool of theirs in place. I managed to grab the documents and hide in the city. Damn, I need to get to the sheriff. All these bastards need to be thrown out, otherwise the city will drown in crime. What if the sheriff is in cahoots with them? Should I contact her? No, don't. They might be listening. Damn, they might hear this conversation too. That's it. I have to go, Keeper. Talk to you later. Alright. Hey, did you guys hear what the guys are saying? He wants to take over the whole city now. They say he's gathering... okay, I already saw that one. Damn cultists, I wasn't wrong to stock up on guns. Jim, get over here. We'll blow their heads off as soon as they come near. Damn it, we got a hole. Think we hit one of the mines the military dropped. Send them out an SOS quickly. A sharp creak and distorted noise. So, are you ready? I'm always ready. I'm always ready. Ready for what? Soon a lot will become clear to you. You've almost accepted the truth, but are you ready for it? You're especially talkative today. What do you want from me? Oh, sorry, Keeper. We honestly didn't know where to go. We've become complete strangers in the village. Everyone there worships the sea now. It's time for us to stay at the Lighthouse, Keeper. All right, come on in. Come on in! Thank you, Keeper. There you go. Speech, fragmentary, memory, fragmentary. I was part of something greater. Restoration, reconstruction. I bet that's something. I bet that's something for a phone. Where's my phone? That looks a lot like a barcode. I'm going to download the most awesome virus. It is a connection for a Steam. It's a Steam link for a game called Machine Mind. It's a play test for a game that comes out March 5th. Okay. Well, there you go. Oh, care about my cookie. Architecture of the old world not found. Hi, good talk. The great old one has granted us truth. Hurry, Keeper, don't let them capture us. We just want people to evolve to the next stage. That was an empty shell now to be filled. Alright, so obviously he's going to Blighted Reef. This doesn't matter. Oh, maybe I missed the name on the oh, did I miss that? It doesn't. Okay, this guy can go anywhere because he's just a little tiny boat. That's a 3 draft on a freight transport? Holy shit. That's a tiny boat. Thank you, Keeper. We won't forget you. Well, he might. He might wanna. Come in, Lighthouse. Oh my, are you really seeing it? Oh my gosh, Sheriff's alive. So I've made it off this damn island. How'd you survive? We pursued the Elder to his island until we realized that they were the ones pursuing us. He sank several ships and we split up. We went our separate ways and tried to shake them off for several days. And yesterday the military launched an attack. God, how grateful I am for their cover. We lost a lot of good guys, but it seems we figured out how to fight them. Everything is different in the city now. The military lost to the cult. Yeah, the military lost. He clearly underestimated the cult. Now we must learn from this mistake. The cultists are stronger than anyone could have imagined. We must hold on. I think I can make it to the harbor with your light. Sheriff out. Looks like Misty wants something. What is it? Hey, Misty. Keeper, there's an entire library in the basement? Yeah, I did see that. It seems that the old Keeper has assembled an entire library on the occult and dark arts. And after that, Jackie's mother, Eleanor, studied all this. The records also mention the Aurora. Are you saying it's all connected? The lighthouse definitely plays a key role in all these events. The old keeper mentions the aurora in a book many times. Yeah, which is in the diary too. Did the old keeper cause the aurora? I can't say for sure. He did. It seems like he used it as a trigger or wanted to use it. It's so hard to figure out, but he disappeared just before the Carrington event, the previous powerful aurora. It's possible that he did with the lighthouse simply this aurora, or he simply attempted to use it. I need more time, but I'll get to the truth. How will you help us? We need to figure out how the lighthouse is connected to the... Right, this is what I was saying earlier. Perhaps the answer isn't on the island, as I thought before. Perhaps the answer is right here under everyone's nose. I'll get to the bottom of this. I can do it. Keep working. I'll study the papers. Got it. Yeah, keep it up, girl. So, the darkness wants me to give him what I assume is the previous keeper, which is that the guy, the darkness man thing. Can you close that door? Might be time for some brain food. Hey guys, here. Okay, yeah, we already know that. He's waiting, Keeper. The Great Old One is waiting for you. You must bring the Great One's gift to the city. We must open their eyes. Do you really eat children? You're just like the rest of them, a pathetic human. Who were you before the transformation? I was an empty shell. Now I'm filled. Well, you know that's good for you. Again, this doesn't even matter because you're going to Slammer. Yeah, 7 draft. You should be fine. But again, doesn't really matter because you're going to hell. The path is clear, Keeper. People must know the truth. Distorted signal. This is the situation with noise. Yep, keep listening. We are, the rest are dead, inform we need, repeat. This is apply signal B encryption. Come on, this is Captain Schmidt calling all naval vessels that are already coming through. There was a situation with the propulsion system, blooded bodies everywhere, call signs, USS Ares, submarine, nuclear weapons. We are dead in the water. Only 6 crewmates left, though I'm not sure the rest are dead. Inform command, we've encountered something, it got in here, it killed them all, we need help. I don't know how long I'll last. We released the remote detonation buoy. Frequency is 18.9. Disable and play again. 18.9. Should we do that? 18. Digital distortions mixed with clear signal sequence. Radio transmission encrypted. Apply. Canadian Air. Apply military encryption. Use the radio to access the submarine. Okay, so we're in USS Ares, which I think is the submarine. USS Ares experimental control system. Enter command control. Access nuclear warheads. Invalid command. Enter nuclear disconnect. Okay, so yeah, 18.9. Okay. Jesus Christ, what? I'm trying to blow up the Earth here. How you holding up, darling? I was wandering through the woods and found myself by the lighthouse. Maybe you want to buy some... I would love to. Can you tell me my fortune? Ain't much need for fortune telling. You got bandits in the city. Fish folk on the island and out at sea. Out at sea, there's them soldiers still breathing, darling, sailing toward the bandits, wanting to whack them in the noggin. Aren't you afraid to wander around? Well, the bomb's done falling, so now's a good time to harvest. Feeling like Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Not good reference. Look, as long as I got my knife and I'm picking, I ain't afraid of nothing. Alright, I need as much brain stuff as you got. Yeah, give me that. That's a good one, too. That's a wake one. Brain. I can't afford anything else. Oh. Okay. Go for it, Keeper. You always got a heap of mighty big choices to make around here. Yeah, no shnikes on that one. Alright, so I know that's all brain food, so I can just peek in there if I need brain food. We found him at dawn, barefoot, lying in the middle of the road, eyes open, pupils wide, but his gaze empty. He kept repeating one phrase in a whisper, muffled, as if from underground. This is not a town. This is its maw. Old folks in the village say he only comes to these who dig too deep for the truth, but he brings no answers. He shows what you always knew, just feared to see. That's nice. Interference noise, indistinct mumbling. Keeper, do you copy? The Admiral's dead. I'm in charge of the harbor now. Guide us to Black Fort. We have to get organized. How did you survive? What are you planning to do? We have several dozen ships with us. We spent the whole day gathering them in the harbor. Some survived the carrier explosion. Others escaped to nearby islands. We have to reestablish contact between Blackport and the outside world. What are you planning to do? We cannot deal with cultists using brute force, but we have a plan. We're going to evacuate as many people as we can. We'll also announce a full mobilization to defend the city during the evacuation. There might be something incredibly evil inside of my little room here, so I might have to wrap this up. I need a navigation one. Yes, of course, sending it now. Instinct mumbling. Keeper, this is Don Duali. I apologize for interfering with your work, but Mr. Bennington will be very unhappy if you ship the... Yeah, I don't care. Especially with all their panic narratives. Send them away from the harbor. The city must stand on its own. Guide us to Blackport. We must organize evacuation for the harbor. The new leadership in the city wants to resist the cultists. Under martial law, all power falls under military command. I gotta go. Sorry. Podcast. Sorry, Mr. Crime Lord, I didn't mean to cut you off, but, you know, my place is turning into a literal hellhole. Okay. Sorry, what were you saying? Okay, nope, sorry. Don't have radio. Alright, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Okay, Lighthouse, your rotation is malfunctioning. Get up there. Okay. I'm on it. It's mighty dry in here, Keeper. Good thing we're close by. Maybe you know how to get rid of the Aurora. The Aurora has nothing to do with us. It just happened. Now we gotta survive it. Oh, hush. You always talk like it's the end of the world, young man. Maybe you know how I can find my family. You'll find them real soon, don't you worry. Family's the most important thing we got. Maybe you know what to do with the darkness. You made it 11 days and still don't know? Just keep the light burning. That's what I'm saying. Why would you want to give in to the darkness at this point? This is a good cookie. All power falls under military command. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh, somebody else followed. Sorry, I was so caught up in what I was doing. Guys, there's so much going on. Jesus Christ. Okay, so thank you very much for the follow. Zanfaka and YesSir68890. Thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it, guys. It's going really well. They can cover the retreat, but the city must be evacuated. You just want to run? We must retreat to the forces of the mainland, where people will be safe. The Admiral wanted to detonate nuclear missiles. I have access to the submarine. But the launch codes were destroyed with him. Maybe that's for the best. We'll make it to the mainland and be able to launch a tactical strike on the island with a warhead. But the harbor must be completely evacuated first. I agree. So he's got to get to Blackport. Yeah, make sure it's the right person. 0635. You know, I like how we're still worried about, like, all this stuff when, like, the fucking world is ending. Draft 7, he's got a small boat. So as long as we're not going through small areas, he should be fine. We can go by Blighted Reef, though, and he'll definitely be fine. Okay, we may not want to put him there. He's draft 7, so he's smaller, so he should be good to go through there. Alright, man, good luck. I don't mean to be like a buzzkill, but I'm pretty sure lights don't do that. Holy shit, it's the courier. Sorry if I'm bothering you so late. Yeah, no problem, man. I've been thinking a lot about what you said. And I figured in times like this, you gotta stick with folks that really matter. This village, you, I think we've got some friends I think we've become friends these past few years. I think so. You decided not to go home? You want to come into the lighthouse? If I could still be of any use here, why give up on life so easily? Mind if I come in, Keeper? I'll try to help wherever I can. Dude, you should probably go find somebody else you want to be friends with. Holy shit. What the fuck? Sure, come on. Thanks, Keeper. I even brought a few small gifts. If you ever feel like talking or need to get something off your chest, I'll be here. Bro, it's good to have you. How about you go find another friend, loser? Yeah. When I was little, I had a friend. He told me to befriend. He told me who to befriend, what to say, where to go. If I didn't listen, he got mad. One day, he said I'd grow up and forget it. I promised I wouldn't, that we'd always be together. That was 20 years ago. This morning, I woke up, and he was lying next to me, watching me smile. He whispered, "Now you're my friend forever." Oh, that's fun. Come in. What's the situation on board? Everything's fine. The water's calm, but the fish are jumping out of the water too often, like something's scaring them. Yeah, you know, there might be like hell on earth going on. You're not even the right person. You're going to Blighted Reef. You're draft 1, so you can do whatever you want. Oh, you got a little tiny boat. I like your tattered sails. It's a fishing boat. You're going to Blighted Reef. Head into port. I like it when they just make it easy, where they just... Do you copy, Lighthouse? Please respond. Hear you loud and clear. Excellent. Communication stable. It will now serve as our command center. Tomorrow at the start of the shift, we'll send you new instructions. For now, get some rest. Alright, it's the end of the day. Jesus goodness. Nice place you got here. A bit damp, though. But still way better than my shack back in Black Fork. Strange things keep happening around here. Same in Black Fork, Keeper. Flashlights and lamps are best-selling items now. Everyone sleeps with the lights on. Sounds crazy, but honestly, it's just what you gotta do. You regret staying instead of sailing home. After what happened in the harbor yesterday, I sure thought about dropping everything and leaving. But then I thought of you, how you keep going no matter what. Figured the least I could do is help you out. Shit, man, I appreciate that. You think we can handle this? The Aurora. Can you handle the sun rising and setting? I don't think so. Got to learn to live with it, rest at night, work during the day, and this Aurora is setting new rules for us. Once we learn to live by them, things will start looking up. You know what? I like the way you think, bud. Yeah. September 2nd. The other side resembles my lighthouse, but appears to be mirrored. In the center of the guest room is a pedestal with the book. It is unlike any manuscript I have ever seen before. I do not recognize these symbols, but the more I look at them, the more meaning I begin to see. The book talks about rituals, creatures, and forces that exist outside of reality. Perhaps this is the last piece I've been missing. Mary's voice whispers in my head. She wants me to stay with her. Here, she wants. She wants me to destroy Blackport. Well, that could be trouble. Hey, what's up? Keeper. Oh, what a joy. You're all right, my boy? You know, it's complete chaos. Yeah, it could be worse. You know, let's try to be optimistic. You're doing well, Keeper. Holding strong here. Our elder's gone completely mad. He wants to take Morphon for himself. Can you imagine? Where's Morphon? I flew over the sea today and saw it all with my own eyes. What's the elder planning to do? Well, Morphon, the one who gives his blue blood to mortals, granting them primal rage. Now the elder plans to seize him from the dealers and give that power to his cultist. Okay, so Morphon must be the thing that they're making Ember out of. That must be the creature that they're putting inside of people to grow Ember. You're missing the simple truths working here. What do you mean simple? Lady, I'm figuring it out. Hey. Working here locked up like this, you need to be a free bird. I was about to go into a free bird solo, but I think I wouldn't do it justice. What else do you see? The townsfolk are in complete despair. They turn to the unworthy for salvation. The unworthy will stoop to the dirtiest methods you'll see. Looks like they're so desperate they wouldn't mind shaking hands with Morphon himself. Okay. Where did I get the money? You know what? I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Give me brain. Give me some brain, please. One brain, please. Thank you for the brain. My mushrooms show the truth keeper. I've seen everything with them. I know it all. You know, good for you. I have to get back to work. Bye-bye. Maybe I'll go see if I can find anything else. Good luck. You know, ancient Chthonian gods, they don't treat your place very nice. I could go for a I could go for a beer right now. You know? Jesus. Come in, Keeper. We've taken control of the main city institutions. The port authorities will continue to work with you. If you have any questions for me, I'm ready to answer. Yeah, we're not letting crime take over the city. My brain. My brain. My brain. You don't control the entire city. If you have any questions, that Bennington and his thugs, they've rallied the residents who refuse to evacuate. He spit in my face when he found out we planned to retreat, evacuate him. If they take Blackfort, the cultists could take the whole country. If they take... Yeah, that says country, not county. You found just like Bennington. He thinks we need to fight for every inch of the city, stop the plague from taking root on the mainland, keep it at sea. I can't contact my family. There's been a lot of confusion in the port over the last few days. Yeah, I'd fucking say so. It seems like there's a new owner every day. Emergency evacuation. The surviving officers who arrived last night have dissolved the civilian council and imposed martial law. All key services and supplies are now under their direct control. A curfew was immediately declared. Patrols are checking IDs, and violators are sent to build fortifications. The city is preparing for an urgent evacuation. Assembly points have been opened at the locomotive depot and the fairground. Because, I mean, if you just let a criminal organization take over the government of the city, even that stray radio channel was saying that they were just going to raid the military warehouses for people who wanted opportunities or whatever. So, like, they're not even going to, like, do anything to help people. They're just going to tear... And they said they were, like, abusing women and stuff. It's like, no. We don't want that in church. I talked with the sheriff's office after we took the town and pushed Bennington's men back. They're already working on your case. I think they'll be able to report their findings soon. I totally get how important it is for you to know they're all right. Trust me, we've got this. And the transmission. And I mean, and if, you know, push comes to shove, we could just explode the earth. You know, we got that. we got that going for us at this point. Oh. Thanks, bud. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to finish the game, but we can definitely do another day of this. Do you guys mind if we do another day of it? Like if we do it next Monday? I'm sure you guys don't care. And then, like, once we're done, we could play, like, a different game, because I don't think it'll last the whole stream, of course. I mean, I say that, and I think we've gotten more followers today than I think I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm assuming you guys don't care. We are still going to paint because we got to get stuff done for Adepticon. I was hoping to finish a model tonight, which I might do after the stream's over. There might be some Fallout models coming up. A friend of mine, Brooks, wants to start doing Fallout the miniatures game stuff around here. And I'm a big Fallout fan. I'm not entirely sure. The game, I played it when it first came out. I wasn't a big fan of it when it first came out, but they're about to get a new edition. And if Brooke wants to play, I'll play a little bit of it. I dare you play a game and not paint models for Adepticon. Listen, I do a lot of painting, okay? I don't feel bad. A lot of people out there are like, I'm sad because I didn't paint models and my stuff's never painted. It's like, trust me, I don't feel that guilt. I'm going to take some vitamin D. Oh, sick, man. $5,000 IUs. I suppose that's true. I suppose you're right, Walmart. And when you're right, you're right. And when you know, you know, you know. 2, 3, 7. Let's see if the family responds. I doubt they will. Hello? Noise, come in. Family? Finally. Come in, hello, finally, tune in, please repeat. I'm waiting for my family on this frequency. Who are you? What are you doing on this channel? Oh, sorry, I'm not your family, of course. I was just looking for... You heard the military's in the harbor, right? I was scanning all frequencies, trying to find something useful when I hear you calling out. Sorry. I hope you find your family. Strange that you're using this frequency. I thought it was reserved for technical transmissions. Okay, that's probably a clue that our character might be insane. I thought it was reserved for technical transmissions? Keep her out. Okay, if it was reserved for technical transmissions, then... Yeah, you don't have any clues or anything. So you did it, you caught me and locked me in this dead body. In this pathetic body. But your world is falling apart right before your eyes. Everyone wants the city, everybody wants to own it. They're ready to tear each other apart for it, and you indulge their desires doing what they tell you. You wanted to destroy everyone? The city. The main thing I wanted was to free you from your burden. You see, because that's why I think he wanted to destroy Black Fort, is because that's the keeper. To give you the chance to decide your own fate, to choose your family. That's why he's so obsessed with family, because he wanted to get his Mary back over him. Are you some kind of evil spirit? Ah ha ha, you still don't get it. No, I think I did figure it out fully, actually. I think I just said it. Foolish, foolish keeper, it doesn't matter. Maybe that boy will tell you everything. What's wrong with the boy? Who is he? Oh my god. Another one. That's amazing. Little devil, always poking his nose where it doesn't belong. He's peeked in on me a few times. Sneaking around, spying. Bad, bad boy. He's a bad boy. Thank you very much for the follow. Flavius4582. Flavius? Are you, Flavius was a Roman emperor, right? Who Flavius was? Roman emperor? I'm pretty sure there were Romans named Flavius. I think that was the thing. Talks about bringing on the Rocky podcast. Alright, let's see if they got anything they need to say. Mighty Dry in here. Okay, got that one done. I don't think he's got anything to say. I have to pet the dog. Scratch his ear. Woof, woof. Okay. Anything else we need to do? We need to move food into the room so that I don't go fucking bonkers. Okay, so we got some soup. Thank you very much for all the follows and stuff, guys. This has been an absolute fantastic time. I really appreciate it. I think we'll have time for one more night. All right, I'm gonna tuck my mushroom stash over here, so in case I need to have a real quick brain clear, I know where they are. I think I still got. I'm okay on food. It's mostly brain I'm worried about. Staying awake is easy. This is a brain mushroom that also has a little bit of caffeine. Lennon, keep the fungus under control. Okay? I'm the captain now. Guys, if you have any questions, come to me. Because I'm the captain. Don't tell me what to do! Oh, so that's supposed to be the nuclear code. But obviously you can't read it. Alright. There we go, boys. It looks so different. Coming Keeper. Today you got a critical task. The military gave us the coordinates of minefields they placed while retreating. You need to make sure no ships enter those areas. Are they going to clear the mines? The military is busy preparing for evacuation, setting up temporary camps. They probably won't have the resources to clear their harbor of mines now, and we don't have anyone qualified for that. What happens if a ship enters the area? I'm afraid there will be casualties, which is why I'm asking you to be extra careful. We need to save as many as we can while making sure no cultists slip through. Got it. Check the depth chart. Guide suspicious vessels to blighted reef still. Okay. Other ships must be guided to the designated ports. If the port is unreachable, guide them to Black Fort. Avoid the minefields. Okay. Okay, so the minefields are through... We almost never use this channel anyway. That one might be a little tricky, so we'll just have to make sure to keep an eye on that. The totem in the depths of the forest glows sickly green. A cultist stands nearby. Hey, man. That wasn't very nice. So there's got to be another mark. Jesus Christ, what? Oh, hey. Keeper, don't worry, I'm fine. I just wanted to come by and thank you. You helped my husband and me rediscover each other. Hey, girl. Glad to hear it. We decided we needed an urgent change of scenery, so we're heading to Blackport. What are you going to do in the city? My husband knows how to survive in the forest very well, and he will help people who want to get out of the city. And it seems that after all this, I began to understand the darkness better and learn how to find the light. You won't be coming back? We now live in a new world, Keeper. Everyone must find themselves in it again. I think this applies to you two. I think you two will be able to find your way through the darkness. Good luck. My husband is preparing the boat. I'll be sure to give him your regards. Be strong. Darkness holds many desires and secrets, but you must hold on to the light no matter how blinding it may be. Farewell. I wish him luck. Yeah. Go away. I think I might be going a little cuckoo puff. I don't want to use a 4 or a 5. think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I think I gotta turn the radio on. You hear whispers in the depths. It calls to you just as it once called to us. The great old one is awakening, and you have been chosen to be the first witness of his event. Stop clinging to the false shackles of order and disparity. Accept the truth. When the waves engulf the city, only the faithful will become part of the new dawn. Experiment number 19. Frequency recorded, background stable. Distortion detected since 1830. Female voice in unknown language. Could we really use this device for listening in? Lighthouse, come in. Pressing navigation. What's the situation aboard the cruise? Restless. One of the sailors said he heard singing. The sea's quiet, but the horizon looks oddly murky. Okay, so he's not a cultist, but he is definitely a cultist, because that's two different people. Crawford, okay, so guide suspicious. You're suspicious. That is a Viking ship. Draft 3 can go through anything, but you're going to Blighted Reef. Apparently they're a Viking. Copy that. Harbor lights visible. What do you mean a fine? What? A ship entered the restricted zone. Check the additional map. What do you mean additional? Is it that one? I'm not so sure about that. Ship signal received. Those bastards. Well, I mean, they're cultists. If they explode, who cares? The cultists, they've reached my island keeper. My island! Quick, I need help from the city, and they need the strength I can give them. Strength, you mean Ember? You saw Drake, didn't you? He could break a tree with his bare hands. If we join forces with the people of Blackfort, we can show the cultists their place. What is Morphin? Looks like you've learned too much about our business. Morphin brought us Ember. We found him in the cliffs near our island. His belly was torn open and something like tar was oozing out. On his skin, it solidified instantly. The cultists attacked the island. So far, they've only surrounded us, demanding we hand over Ember and the Giant. Like hell, I'm making a deal with those fanatics. We have to stop them. Alright, admittedly... Okay, so admittedly, what's the call here? Because I think it's better to have a criminal than with access to Ember than it is for the cultists to have it. So I think we probably want this guy. 04211436. Clarence. Okay. This guy wants to go to Ravens. Time has come. I have to. I must. I'm going to destroy that thing. It can't end up with the cult or worse in the city. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And what's your plan? Just take out the whole island by yourself? You're going to sacrifice yourself, aren't you? Well, it doesn't matter now how I do it. That's true. If there's even one chance to stop them, I'm taking it. And look at me. I can't, damn it, not anymore. Good luck with your hunt. You'll be missed. You will be missed, sir. It's all right, Keeper. You'll make it work. You have to. Very well. Good luck, man. I hope you punch the face off of every criminal that's ever lived. Hey, Keeper. Or, Keeper, your cult. I like your hood. You are sheltering enemies of the Great Old One. A soldier who tried to harm the flock. Sooner or later, he will learn the will of the Great Old One. He will become one of us. He will stay at the lighthouse. Do you want to kill him? We only want to show him the will of the Great Old One, show him how beautiful the New World is. Send him to the village, Keeper. We need him. No. I hear ancient evil. I feel like I was hearing something out here, too. Yeah, Heading 128, speed 12 knots, approaching the point. Observing a strong current, adjusting 6 degrees off course. Confirmed draft limits were at 4.3 and the shallow. Great Old One watches over us. Okay, so you're a cultist. Hurry, Keeper, don't let them capture us. Everyone in the city is afraid of you. People in Blackport are too superstitious. They simply refuse to accept us. They can't accept the new world. Aren't you afraid of losing yourself? We're all just empty shells. What matters most is the steer to it. Yeah, okay, so. Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are. You have military clearance for some reason. You're a 23, so you can only go in super deep water. So you have to go to Bladed Reef, which is right there. We will bring the Great Old One's word to the people, Keeper. Good for you. Good for you. Engine noise. Just do your job and everything will be fine. Just sail where you're told and do what you must be done. Quiet crying. Okay. Oh, for the love of God. I don't know why you would like go knocking at the door. Oh, it's this guy. Not him. Time to let it all go. Why do you keep resisting? You kept the lighthouse to yourself, didn't you? Why do you need anyone else? Tell me, are you finally alone or not? Come in already? What if I am alone? And what if I come in already? You're not lying? You want me to come in? This isn't your world, not your story. Anybody that doesn't know, this is a character from a game called I Am Not a Human, I think is what it's called. I have not played it, but I have seen that character on the ad for it on Steam. So I do recognize who that is. I have not played the game. I might play it on stream at some point, but that is who that's supposed to be. This isn't your world, not your story. Come in with me. I'll take you back. Well, then, maybe we'll meet again somewhere else. Maybe. Very well, Keeper. Oh! Wilmar, are you there? Tell me you're there, and I'm going to tell you something incredible that happened. Something absolutely incredible. We had a surprise guest that you might recognize. We had a man by the name of Georgie. Georgie stopped by. I don't think you were here yet, but our boy Georgie showed up. That's what I'm saying, man. Apparently, he got in his boat. He said that our Stotska was having some problems, and he sailed all the way over here. And he told me to make sure that I look at the papers, please. So I was like, that's amazing. Thank you very much for the follow, Timot Jurakic. Timoti Jurakic. Thank you very much for the follow. The Great Older One is near, Keeper. Alright, so you're a cultist. Good to know. Your draft 11. This doesn't matter. That's a fancy looking boat. Draft 11. So you, again, can only go through this main channel. That's fine, because you're going to the slammer. Thank you, Keeper. We won't forget you. Well, again, you might wanna. Bring me some soup! There might be marking it. There it is. I figured you'd want to know that. Fucking Georgie. Requesting confirmation for clearance to pass through. Visibility 5 meters. Light mist over the surface. Background water gurgling. Trawl caught a cable. Aborting trawling. You hear whispers in the depths. It calls you just as it once called to us. The Great Old One is awakening, and you have been chosen to be the first witness of its advent. Stop clinging to the false shackles of order and disparity. Accept the truth. When the waves engulf the city, only... Yeah, hi, Kitty. Mommy loves you very much. You were so good today. I filmed you while you slept. You snored so adorably. Your whole face was covered in chocolate. I know you've grown up now, but you're still mine, always, forever, and forever. Maybe that was the best friend from the comment before. Come in, Keeper. We got into some dense fog as soon as we left the harbor. Please guide us to open waters. Come on, Keeper. The military agreed to use our power. It's up to us to save the city. Hurry up, Keeper. Here's the form. Get us through quickly. You're planning to put your soldiers on Ember. In controlled doses, it won't be dangerous. Absolutely not. It could be our only shot against the cultists. No. You're making a deal with drug traffickers. Let the courts and proper authorities sort it out once this Aurora ends and order returns. If the cultists take the harbor, nothing will return. Yeah, but the... Okay, so if you go on Ember and you lose your marbles, you're going to just be like Drake, where you're going to go like absolutely like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So that's not happening. How do I send them anywhere else? Okay, so I can just send them nowhere. For inspection. Okay, alright. Go away. Yeah, that is not gonna happen. I am not letting trained U.S. Army men get fucking hitched on drug. Thank you, Keeper. We're heading to the coordinates you gave us. Looks like soldiers want something. Keeper, I think it's time for me to go. I know there are a lot of other guys out there. I need to get to them. If you want to help the military, we have to help people. If I just sit here in the basement, who will I end up being? I have a duty and I must fulfill it. The cult is hunting you. They'll get you. I'll try to be very quick. I know where the guys hit a couple of boats. I'll get there and find more survivors. I'm sure there are still people left. You do your job and I'll do mine. Have a safe journey, man. Thank you for taking me in. This lighthouse really is something special. You know, you're welcome, man. Farewell. Good luck, man. I hope he makes it. It's been quite a crazy couple days. Oh, hey, man. I like your tentacles. I like your skin infection. It's cool. Oh, ho! Long time no see. It's been like 2 days. But the great old one is coming soon. We can feel it. We've already begun the transformation. Now we live in happiness, and our next goal is to share that happiness with the people of Blackford. Yes, we couldn't get Morphon's power, but even without it, we can show people the right path. You want to destroy the town? Of course not. We found happiness, Keeper, happiness, and worshiping the great old one. Yeah, the great old one's really known for taking care of stuff. He gives us his attention in return. We don't fear the dark. We know what we want. We can be with the loved ones we lost. What happened to you? The great old one cured me of disease, made me stronger. You're not going to say you hate me just because of how I look. What happened to Jackie? I showed him the great old one's power, and the great old one, in his mercy, gave my son back to me again. Jackie's had a difficult fate, Keeper. You might not understand, but now he's where he's meant to be. He's happy. He's embraced the great old one and his gifts. I spoke to Eleanor. There's still a chance for her. How do I miss her? When did I speak to Eleanor? She died, gave herself to the sea, just to bring me back at least one of our sons, Jackie. It was all the seals and spells of the old keeper of this lighthouse. He twisted the great old one's power and locked it away here. When the great old one arrives, the seals will break, and I'll be able to free her. People don't want to become fish folk. What difference does it make if you breathe with gills or lungs? What difference does it make if your skin is smooth or covered in scales? The important thing is being with your loved ones, knowing they're okay. Death is natural for humans. The great old one opens up new possibilities. He's awakening. The world is changing. We have to learn how to live in this new world. What do you want from me? Help me change the world, Keeper. No. Boop. The people of Blackfort think we're a plague that will come eat them and their children. But all we bring is a new order, a world without conflict or suffering, where we can defeat death, live forever, enjoy with the ones we love. Mortality helps people move forward. That's true. People aren't ready to give up their freedom just for immortality. Mortality helps people move forward. People aren't ready to give up their freedom just for immortality. I mean, these are both correct. Mortality helps people move forward. People aren't ready to give up their freedoms just for immortality. Yeah! Everything's changing, Keeper. Don't you worry about your own family. Wouldn't you do anything for them? If you had a chance to save them, even if it meant making a deal with the devil, wouldn't you take it? If you even touch him. I wasn't going to. Put yourself in my place, Keeper, and think again. You know, I gotta say, even though he's a crazed lunatic, he is nice for a fish man, you know? Hello! Again, I'm gonna try and say this right. Vinayaki Mahartri? He's talking on YouTube. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us, man. All I ask is that you make the right choice and support the great old one and his flock. Save them from the ignorance of Blackfort's fools, and the great old one will reward you. Farewell, Keeper. You know? You know? I heard the door knock. I don't think there's anybody down there. Cultists be crazy, you know? Music plays. The aura carries the frequency away from the lighthouse. You hear whispers in the depths. It calls to you just as it once called to us. The great old one is awakening, and you have been chosen to be... Yeah, Lighthouse, this is urgent. Please provide a course. Are you doing okay? The crew's restless. One of the sailors heard singing. Let's not even talk about it. Check the documents. Please. Krill Thompson. 141225764 HCN 81 pounds. You got it. You're good. Draft 12. You're going to Marshport, which is in Boston, I believe. So they're going to Blackfort. You've come to our town at a strange time, my friend. Oh wait. Okay, I was about to make a mistake there. So he can't go through here. He's got to go through there. Whoops. Oh, for God's sakes. That might have been where I made a mistake before. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. I think I got a fine on that one before. Okay, I think I got it this time, though. For some reason, I was thinking he couldn't come within course of that other harbor. Thanks for the light. Okay, so I got another fine. I don't understand. Ships must be guided to their destination port. If the port isn't on the ship, guide them to Blackport. Is Marshport on the thing? Oh, Marshport actually might be the thing. Actually, that might have been my bad. I saw you. This place is a mess. This place is a mess. You hear whispers in the depths. It calls to you just as it once called to us. The great old one is awakening. Elizabeth Shaw here. Do you copy? How's the ship? Crew's restless. Everything's fine. Nothing unusual. All right, let's see if we can do it. Not the same person. Also, Elizabeth. You don't look like much of an Elizabeth. I gotta give you credit for that one. 17. So he's got to go. Copy that. Proceeding along your course. Although I'm not entirely sure what the point of money is right now. Ship signal sheet coming. Point us in the right direction. How you doing? Holden, Fume, Machine Dreams. He's almost whispering. Okay, so he's not insane. Not the same picture. The podcast. Thank you very much for the follow, Demon Owl 66639. Thank you very much. Playing some Static Dread. Making sure the evil forces of Cthulhu don't stop people from sailing around in the ocean, you know? Keeper, do you copy? This is the sheriff. You asked me to inquire about your family. Did you find them, or are they alright? Slow down. I went to your house, and it's abandoned, Keeper. No one's lived there for about 5... See, I had a feeling that this was going to happen with that radio comment. So our character might be insane. No one's lived there for about 5 years, and that's not all. But the house was fine. There were still a few things inside, an old radio station set up, for example, but everything's filthy and covered in dust. The windows are boarded up. And the property has been foreclosed for years now. Maybe they're with her sister. Her sister left Blackfort years ago, Keeper. Your wife has no relatives left here. What does it all mean? I checked, Keeper. You haven't lived in that house for 5 years. You are renting a place near the port to be closer to work. None of your colleagues ever saw your family, so is there something you want to tell me? I heard them on the radio. I requested logs of your communications from the past few days. Every time you spoke with your family, it was static, Keeper. Maybe they evacuated. The forest has surrounded the town, Keeper. Evacuations happen in guided groups. Everyone who leaves is recorded. Your family's not on the list. Where is my family? They're gone, Keeper. They died 5 years ago. I went through the city archives. If you want, I can fax you the newspaper clippings. But I heard them. You wanted to hear them. Maybe the aurora affected it too. Yes, send me the paper. Car crash on Highway 255. A tragedy occurred on the highway leading to Blackfort in the evening. A severely intoxicated driver veered into the opposing lane as a result of the collision with an oncoming vehicle. The latter overturned. The driver of the other car, a woman in her 30s, and her young daughter both died at the scene. The case has been opened, and the circumstances of the crash are being thoroughly investigated. Think about it, Keeper. You've been living with this for years, no therapy. And when the chance came to escape from all of this to the Lighthouse, far from all those memories, you took it without a second thought. How could I forget? I'm sorry, Keeper. I truly am, but someone had to tell you. Get some rest. You need to process all this again. I'll be in touch. Okay, so there's your Cthulhu hook, you know? So if I were to sacrifice the old Lighthouse Keeper to the scary monster thing that lives in the basement, then he's saying that he can bring the family back. So that's why the darkness monsters keep telling me they can bring my family back, even though I thought they were still alive. Okay. That clears that up. I don't know what day it is today. I hardly ever go outside. The seals I placed on the tower focused the lamp's power into the basement. There, in my laboratory, I placed the book I found, the Necronomicon. Like the seal, it contains the immense power of the Great Old One, who is sleeping between realities deep in the ocean. The Elder and the villagers have been trying to reach him for centuries to do what? To be in eternal worship? Fools, they will all perish when I am finished. Okay, so the previous keeper tried to turn this thing into like a super beacon. It might also explain why the keeper sees things like that look weird, kind of like this. How the door doesn't look right, because he's like a little Looney Tunes, and that. Yep, there it is. Holy shit! You always knew, my love. You knew we had died. You have to move forward, Daddy. I don't remember how it happened. You moved to Blackfort. We came after you a month later. The car flipped several times. You were notified the next morning. By then you were already gone. We were already gone. You're remembering, Daddy. I don't want this to be true. That's why you forgot us. You couldn't accept it. You lived 5 years like we were still just in Boston. Accept what happened and remember. As long as you remember, we'll be okay. That's my fault. It's not your fault. You weren't driving. There was nothing you could have done. There was nothing you could have done. It didn't hurt, Daddy. Everything just ended. Well, I guess that's silver lining, I guess. I can't go on without you. I wanted to be with you, but Mom and I, we made peace with it. And you will too. Once you accept our deaths, you can move forward. But what about our radio talks? But I heard Chief with you. I don't think he ever did hear Chief with him, but I heard Chief with you. You use reality to justify your pain. You convince yourself you heard us in the static. You always loved... Yeah, that... I'm pretty sure that never happened. You always loved radios. When we were scouts, we spent hours chatting over the toy walkie-talkies. It makes such a funny, crackling sound. We'll never be able to be together. The Aurora can bring you back. The Aurora can bring them back. But will that help you, or will it break your last tie to reality? You've already tried to escape the truth, now it's time to face it. It's time to accept the truth and move forward. Daddy, it's time to wake up, remember us. That's tough, man. That's an awful thing. I hope no one here has ever had to go through that. Another totem has appeared in the forest. Is it a talisman or a curse? Why are they here in the forest around the lighthouse? Yeah, losing your family like that, I cannot imagine the amount of pain that would cause. There are villagers standing near each and every house. They have changed, all disfigured, looking like fish and sea monsters. Oh, that's nice. Oh, hey, cultist. I like your hood. The day of the great merging is coming. You must be ready. We cannot allow... And I am honored that so many people have followed me today. I really appreciate it, guys. It's amazing. We cannot allow anything to prevent the great old one, from opening the path to transformation. The great merging? The great old one will come into this world to answer the call. He will reveal to us the secrets of life and death, the secrets of existence. The prophet is preparing us for this, and we must prepare you people. The great old one. The one who controls time and being, consciousness and dreams. He will bring happiness to everyone. Well, that sounds nice. Our shells prevent us from being truly happy. Emotions divide, death takes away those we love, transformation will unite us. Are you suggesting something specific? Listen to the Aurora Keeper. Thank you for the big glowy rock. It gives us strength, it brings transformation. I'm just going to take, okay, I have no say in that. The great old one will give you what you've lost, Keeper. Just let the transformation in. Very well. Okay. Sure. Alright, so we don't have enough time to do another night. Keeper, Colonel Edwards, evacuation isn't going as planned. We're struggling to gain a foothold deeper in the city. Under constant attack from cultists and Bennington's men, I'm starting to question my decision. The highways are still barely traversable, but we've begun moving civilians further inland. I hope it works. We have to leave the forest at night. It's not safe there. Thank you very much for the 2 people that followed it. I forgot to say the other one. Mr. Daddy of Dogs 76. I love that name. It's a great. That's a fantastic name. And Pro Angeloski. Thank you very much for the follow. The cultists are planning something. Yes, my scouts report the same. We have a little plan. I'll inform you tonight. Hopefully we'll buy us some time. What's happening in the forest? Same as the sea. I believe it's dangerous in the dark. The animals have mutated. Oh, that's great. In the forest itself, each night it changes, twists, and it grows larger. What about the highways? The trees twist in the dark, roots surface, and destroy everything in their path. That's how we lost the highways and nearly all contact with other cities and the capital. I guess it's time to start my shift. Understood. Good luck, Keeper. Activate the lighthouse, and I'll send you the rest of the details. Static. Okay, so what day is this? This is day 13. So the game, I believe, has 15 days, I think is what I saw. So we have another chapter to go through. These past couple chapters took a lot longer than the first couple, but I guess that makes sense. So, let me turn on the lights. Oh, God. Guys, thank you very much. Yeah, so we got this is unfortunately the ending of the stream, man. I will pick this up back on Monday. This has been a great game. Again, it seems like you guys are really enjoying it. That's really cool. I guess I'm going to have to just play Lovecraft games. That'll be like my shtick, you know? I have to play Lovecraft stuff. Yeah, so Thursday, I have to do a presentation, so I won't be here Thursday because I'm giving a presentation to my patients. But Sunday should be back to normal. Should be. So I should be back on Sunday, and then Monday we'll play. Well, I guess we'll finish this game up. It does. If we do like doing this, though, if we really dig the whole Lovecraft thing, there's a lot of other games we could actually play. I was talking to Ernie about this earlier, where these guys have made they've made one other game, but they pet the doggy. And they have another one coming, which is Okay, so this game's it came out in August. Okay, so it's like not brand new for sure. Yeah, it came out in August. Hey, it's Cthulhu. What was I gonna say? Brain. Yeah, they have another game where you play a doctor, and I'm assuming it's kind of like a similar style in some regard. So we might play that at some point. I also grabbed this Worshippers of Cthulhu game that Miguel recommended, which it's literally, and I shit you not, it is Cthulhu Anno, which is incredible. You know, it's hard to argue that. That's legitimately really funny. So yeah, it's like it's literally Anno Cthulhu, which is crazy. That's just an absolutely wild idea. So I don't know. Maybe we'll give this a shot. We'll play this maybe after we beat the game next Monday. Because I don't think it'll last the whole stream, because I think we are getting pretty close to the end. So yeah, guys, this was a great stream. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Thank you all for the follows. That was crazy. I couldn't believe it. That was a lot of follows, and it's an honor. I really appreciate it. And so, yeah, I leave you guys as a humble servant. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We'll be back Sunday if you want to watch me paint. We do a lot of painting here. A lot of you followers may not know that, obviously, because you're new here. So we do a lot of painting of miniatures and stuff like that. We're doing a lot of Blood and Plunder, especially. I might have to start painting. I mean, if Lovecraft is going to become the shtick, then I guess it's got to become the shtick. We'll start painting those Lovecraft models and stuff from Carnival. We can paint the Church of Dagon. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in a week. If you're up here in the Northeast with us, good luck with the storm. I wish you luck with the shoveling. I did a little shoveling today myself. It's a lot of fun, let me tell you. And I'll catch you guys later. So yeah, guys, have an absolutely blessed week.